After succeeding in stopping a fiendish cult from resurrecting a dead demon god, and witnessing the death of the god Gorum, our heroes take their opportunity to sail down the southern coast. Searching for further adventure, they're told that a priest in the town of Sandpoint is in need of help. Sounding like a simple enough job, they make their way there. But Sandpoint has a history. They are not the first adventurers to come through this seemingly sleepy town, and although those adventurers were successful in their exploits, their actions have reverberated even to now. Evil is stirring in the heart of Sandpoint, and from the depths of the pit, a fire is kindled. Can our heroes stop it? Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint.
I'm being live.
I will stop talking about tiramisu.
But I like tiramisu. Also, hello everyone. Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint.
Greetings.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
I'm sorry, was that supposed to be more high energy? I'm a little bit tired, in case people don't get that. Not so much from the sleep, but because today has been a travel day. And as I mentioned, I've only been off the plane for like 2 hours or so.
So we have a traveled out DM. We have a sick Nixie and a sick Aravetta. We're going strong.
Oh, we'll be fine.
We are going super strong. I will try to mute so it's not just coughs the entire time.
That's okay, I'll make up for the enthusiasm. I've got a big pot of black coffee, and I've already drunk one of them in the last 2 hours, so...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have my second coffee of the afternoon beside me as well.
Excellent.
Should I be concerned about how much coffee you guys are consuming?
Water.
No, because I've only had like 2 coffees over the last 48 hours.
That's
so
what
this
I
is catch up.
Thank you, Dwarf. I'll be right back with my big-ass glass of water with ice.
An elemental from the plane of tiredness appears. Oh, I'll be fine. Like, as soon as I hit the stride, I'll be good. Just apologies if you hear sick noises coming from my end of things. There you
That's
go.
fine. It's
ASMR.
It's just some kind of surprise monster.
A demonic summoning ritual.
Ghoul, is that you?
The Great Unclean One?
I did see that apparently there's a whole bunch of people that have suddenly started picking up OPR, by the way. Apparently Warhammer did some big fucking thing to do with Chaos, and people got shitty about it, and now they're all trying out the other games.
Okay. Look,
they did something shitty with the minis, because Creative Assembly kind of disappointed everyone, and they recently released Tides of Chaos Total War Warhammer 3 DLC, which was okay, which is good.
I don't know what it was about. I just saw that people were pissed at Warhammer, and there was apparently a big excellence to try out at the other games. Which is always good, because competition is healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, don't know what the annoyance against Games Workshop might be, but I'm very frustrated with Creative Assembly.
I got the craving to play Warhammer again the other day. Play Total War.
Yeah.
I was going to play Ogre Kingdoms, but then I was like, I'd have to reinstall everything, and I have no space on my computer, so no.
That is fair. I do like the Ogre Kingdoms.
Did D&D do something dumb recently too for to start some reactions? I can't keep up, Ian. Like, there was a point there where there was a new controversy happening at Wizards of the Coast every month or so, and I was just like, I can't keep up with this. I'm not... Dungeons and Discourse. I know they cover that kind of stuff. If anyone's going to have information about it, it'll be them.
I has returned with a glass of water and ice.
Like the tall glass of water you are.
Is that funny? That is funny. The only tall glass of water I see is you, good sir. I'll go back to the shelf over there.
Flip the hero voice.
Yeah, that doesn't work. flirting with me does not work for hero points. People have tried a lot more than just simple flirting to get hero points out of me.
I didn't flirt for hero points, good sir. I flirted so I would find somebody.
God damn it.
Don't judge me. Better got the
Ish, I've known you for too long not to judge you.
I want someone to flirt with. What are you doing in here?
Who the fuck who am I flirting with? What do you mean? The rat guy's dead.
That's okay. Nixie can keep flirting with Shadron. He might not pick up on it or understand what's going on.
I'm going to put it out there as well. We know one character that Aravetta will flirt with that isn't dead. She just might have wandered off to another area.
I didn't flirt with her. She flirted with me. That's different.
Once again,
Tall, dark, and spiky.
you stripped her of her armor.
For her fit.
That's not what I heard.
For her fit.
Yeah.
Oh, she made intentions.
I wanted her pants. They looked literally like spider legs.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
Harry?
They were like bladed though.
Ooh,
Damn.
Thank you,
Them some
chat.
nice Harry pants.
got him.
They'd look better on the floor.
Oh, damn.
Fuck you.
Oh my god. You're going to kill me.
No, Sleepy, you had it right the first time. We all know that the actual hero of the story is Obscura.
Yeah.
We're the Chaos Grumps he's trying to get to save the world.
I'm not giving you a hero point, Jurnik. It's not happening.
As I said, I'm not doing it for hero points. I'm doing it so you're.
See, I'm the last person in the group that would be angry for them.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I don't give a shit about the chaos.
I have nobody to flirt with.
Butter
We
those
had this
bastards.
conversation the other day, dude.
Yeah, no, that's very true. I'm trying to think. I do have an announcement. Look, I've been away in Brisbane for like the last 48 hours, so I haven't done a schedule or anything like that for several weeks. But I am going to be doing a special stream on Friday this week. We're going to be going over the Draconic Codex from Pathfinder 2nd Edition, because it was funded on Throne, so I'm going to do the thing.
Do it.
We are probably not going to
Do
do a
it.
smash or pass for the dragons in question.
Aww.
And you've been deliberately asked to be one of the only people that don't do that.
Kind of, because, look, okay, here's what I'll say. We're going to go through, like, the design stuff, the player side things, because I feel like there's a lot to talk about there. And if we have time, we might do a little bit of a smash or pass.
Okay.
I'm just saying, what you do,
Tell me when that
get your
comes out
mods
so I
to
can
do
watch.
polls, each new monster, and be
Oh my
like,
god, yes.
would chat smash or pass?
Yes.
While you actually do the actual coverage.
Again, tell me when this stream's
No,
I can watch.
knowing the similarities in our communities, I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be a lot of passing.
They'll just be smash.
Just be smash.
Smash or pass? Oh, it's a variation on marry, fuck, kill.
That
Wait,
one.
somebody
Yeah.
didn't know. I'll educate them.
Hello there, man. Back from your vacation. Very nice.
Hey,
Okay, cool.
I'm dying. My god.
Smash or pass for the new dragons in the Draconic Codex.
Everyone likes a dragon.
But no, the options in Draconic Codex are pretty damn good. But I have feelings about some of them, and people in my community also have feelings about some of the options.
Yeah.
So
I've heard some
this
stuff.
Friday, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. this Friday.
Go watch it.
Alright. I'll be at
This
work,
Friday.
8 p.m. but I will watch it.
Is that the only
I'll be
announcement you've
there.
got?
Will you?
I'm for the most part, yeah. Otherwise, games as normal. Saturday's going to be Myth Speakers, or Myth Speaker, and Sunday is going to be Shades of Blood.
That's fair enough. All good times. I will say the Myth Speakers I didn't get to catch the other day, but I've been enjoying the other ones, and Shades of Blood is just a fucking laugh riot.
We've been having a lot of
really
fun.
enjoyed that.
Shades of Blood has been especially fun because we're starting to get into like everyone's level 4, kind of jumping out a bit to get to level 5, and just some of the shenanigans we've been doing. It's just
Yeah.
I had the map up the wrong way around. It was terrible.
Ah,
Good shit.
many questions.
It was absolutely my mistake with the map. Everything was labeled perfectly. I was the one who fucked up on that one.
Okay.
You just say it's a travel hazard. All right, guys. Now everything's upside down. Have fun.
I think the only other thing I should
Stop killing
mention,
me.
me and Dan have been working hard on the future books for SRG, Mountain Order. We're also working on our first magic book, Letters from the Boundary, which will be kind of focused on primal and occult stuff. We've already started writing like the vignettes and like mini story stuff we want to put in the book. I wrote one bit up recently, like a series of letters, and Dan messaged me back being like, are you okay?
No.
Like full concern, just like, are you okay? This is horrifying. And more than a
This
little
kind of writing,
disappointing.
spooky writing.
It is going to be very spooky writing.
It makes sense though if you're doing like primal and occult.
So funny thing, we metamorphic flipped that map so that North remained the same. In book, they flipped that second floor. Okay.
So what you're saying is Obscura had it right.
Well, okay. So by habit, I have a tendency to go with when it comes to battle maps, bottom up, left to right. Because that's just how we kind of how I do it. Like there might be a reason behind it. I don't know. So yeah, it's just one of those things I think. But yes, Shades of Blood been a lot of fun. Myth Speaker, they're almost out of chapter 1. Hopefully we won't have another elemental related power outage. Hopefully.
Let's not.
Gotta stop fucking with those elementals, dude.
Yeah.
Last time I used an elemental, fuck.
Back to the hamster wheel.
Also, I did want to say a hearty congratulations to Mythos on their first 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was good.
Congrats.
it was fun. We went for 26 and a half hours.
Nice.
When was this? I must have been dead to the world. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. It was Friday night, and then finished Saturday evening at about 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m.
Makes sense. I did
Yeah.
two 10-hour shifts back to back. I would not have been conscious.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean,
caught a little bit of it.
kind
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm
We,
sorry I missed out, but I'm happy that you survived it.
I did. I had like a 16-hour sleep after finishing the stream, and I actually felt amazing the next day.
I bet.
So I felt pretty good with it.
Yeah.
We had fun.
Yeah, Myth has been tearing it up.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, I can do the thing, can't I? I can do the thing.
And then
That's actually
my
something
end-
I'm super excited about. Go on.
yeah, from my end, all I've got is the Minecraft server is still up. It's been up for the last week. We do have some people on the server who have beaten everything, a certain prickle. But it's been kind of cool. There's a lot more to play with. Tara and I worked hard as forward. But yeah, the community server's up for people that want to join, hang out, do Minecraft things.
Every time I kind of pop in and have a look, it always looks like a lot of fun. I just don't have the time for it at the moment.
It's almost like you're busy, dude.
Yeah, look.
It's funny how that works.
And unfortunately, Minecraft's one of those games where I can blink and lose an entire day, so it's better for me to just stay away.
That was literally me last night, was all like me and Tara, because we're like, oh, we're going to go have a look at this thing. And then we looked at the clock and it's like, oh, we've been here a while. We should probably get sleep.
Sleep? Who needs that?
Sleep is for the weak.
All right. Well, all that said, how about we get along to our character introductions? Who wishes to go first?
Hi, I'm Nixie. I am the cleric / healer of the group. I think I did okay last session with everything that went down. Yeah, I've got some new spells that I'm super excited to use. Some new abilities. And a jar of dirt I'm plotting to get rid of.
I'll do it. The jar of dirt is soulbound at this point. Even if I die, it comes with me.
See, that's concerning for different reasons.
Yeah.
I know.
What's in the jar? Where's the dirt
salt.
from?
I'm just saying, it's going to turn out that I'm Davy Jones. And you're all fucked.
No.
Well, it's either that or you're a
no.
vampire and it's your grave dirt.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't. Hey, I'm just saying, I wander off at night a lot.
Oh my god! It's the dirt
Yeah.
of the forest that you're from.
Yeah, Obscura, they're figuring it out.
Backstory reveal. Lore. Oh no.
Literally, he
Speaking of
opens
which- Hi, I'm Dwarf Down Under. I play Druidic Beast Hide. I throw axes. I have a bear. I'm not a vampire. I'm definitely not an axe murderer. Don't question anything about me or my jar of dirt. Seriously, don't look at my jar of dirt. It's mine. I replaced one meme with another meme. You'll hopefully see it at some point soon. That's all I'm going to say about the impending meme. Yes, that's me.
Ooh. I don't know,
what meme
actually.
is.
That's a really good question. God?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Irvetta.
Hi, I'm Evervetta. I'm the party's rogue, and I, honestly, I have a lot of brain fog at the moment, so I don't remember what happened to my character last time.
Wait, sorry. Brain
There's
fog
not-
or
there's not
brain
even
frog?
Brain fog. It's brain frogs. She's infested with frogs.
What? All I know is I'm mildly panicking because I realized because I got sick after going to Mum's, I didn't finish the shopping list, so I'm doing that now. But yeah, I do all the sneaky crafting stuff. I like collecting peoples and creatures and making friends. And allies, and we made a friend last time. I remember that.
She croaked.
Framed in very big quotation marks.
They were friend-shaped.
They were friend shaped, yeah.
Look, I can't argue with that one. Considering some of the friend shapes I've done.
See, I was going to say, you can't argue with that one because that's literally free publicity.
Yeah. Check out friend shaped on YouTube. It's actually a lot of fun. I mean, what?
Wink, wink, go look at it.
Shadrin.
Hello, everybody. I am Shadrin the Iron Alloy. I like long walks through the forest and hugs.
I mean, that works.
Shatrin, that's a different show. This is not
Uh-oh.
a dating show.
Oh, that's next weekend. My mistake. I've been practicing. I'm a tank. The end.
Fair enough. I will say though, Paizo does have a, I think it's a card matching game or something, and it's you date monsters, like it's a Galarian based dating show.
Oh my god. That was the best bit ever. We didn't, no plans, no nothing. Just fucking gold.
That was good.
Vibes. Just vibes.
I love it. Oh,
Yeah, the Monster Fucker game.
yeah.
As for me, hello, hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I am Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my Eldritch buddy, Deaton. We're kind of in a shared body situation, but you don't have to worry about that because tonight we are running 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, And we're doing a little bit of kitting out, just a wee bit. We're talking to some people. We're getting some things settled. But I'm taking a quick note of everyone's current hero point and villain point totals. But who remembers what happened last week?
I do not.
I guess it's going to be me.
I think it's going to be you.
Best summary. Prepare for best summary.
What did we do last week? Fuck.
We poked around town.
Yep.
The week before, we apprehended Spaghetti. We found out some stuff. We did a little bit of shopping. We went to the vault. We used a bird to turn the vault door, not like open it, but it turned into a teleporty thing. Met what some are calling friend-shaped, I'm calling creepy fly person that looks like it's from that goddamn movie. Found out that Miss Fancy Lord of Sin, Rune Lord, yeah, that's the one. The Rune Lord lady had a vault and it was full of stuff, and this one has been stuck looking after said vault for thousands of years.
Happily stuck.
Happily, which
It like
Druidic
cleaned it.
yawned at the mere prospect of. Then, through some creative adjustments by Nixie and at the assistance of Aravetta, managed to now get it to also look after our vault / hideaway / bed chamber thing.
We became like co-owners with the Rune
Yeah,
Lord.
co-owners. And found out that if the Rune Lord comes back, that she can just take all our shit. So let's not let her come back, because our shit is our shit. Fuck off.
No resurrections. No breathing.
And then we went and
Not like
investigated another room.
Has something similar to that.
We investigated another room. The Aravetta doesn't like this room because the last time we tried to come in here, it broke all our tools.
Yes.
And that's where we left off.
Correct.
Best summary ever. You're welcome.
That
It
was
was pretty
the
good.
summary of
It was pretty good. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't really need you to be in the dungeon anymore because your time in the dungeon here has finished. This level, anyway. You've got another level or so to go.
I think.
If you hadn't said that, I'd be like, well, hear that? The horse is in town. We're all fucked.
Did we finish with that room?
Yeah,
I assume we did.
you got
Okay.
the books. You got the books. The books were
We got
what
the
was
books.
necessary.
Ooh, question. I know we've started, but question. How many sessions do we have left for this year?
I don't know. Look, years past, I used to take like the week off for Christmas and stuff like that. But the amount of times I've said, yeah, we're going to take the week off for Christmas because everyone's usually not available around that time. Everyone's always been available. Unless it's smack on the day. Otherwise, people have always been available. So I usually will post something along the lines of, hey, it's Christmas time. Sessions are going to be a little wonky. Not much I can do about it. And that's usually where
I don't work Wednesdays, and Christmas Eve is on a Wednesday. And so is New Year's Day. I'm just asking.
What about New Year's? This falls right on it.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't think I'm available on the 24th. My folks are going to be in town, so
Okay.
Yeah.
probably won't be free on the 24th.
Cool.
And that's kind of what it comes down to.
Now.
And yeah, because it's Christmas time, it's usually a case of one or two people are out. I just don't run a game or stream something else or something like that. It's Christmas time. I'm flexible. You kind of have to be.
You have to, yeah. Sorry for asking. Back to game.
You're fine. It's one of those things that needs to be known. There we go.
Okay, well, if we are back in town,
Well, it doesn't take you long to get back to town. That's the thing. As Chad has pointed
Teleporter.
out, you do have the teleporter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nixie's going to go straight to Absalom and speak with him.
Straight to Zapstelar?
Yes, she's going to speak about the dream that she had.
You just want to make the old man jealous. Be like, ha ha, I get to talk to our god, not you. Man.
I'm not going to outrightly tell him. I'm just
so you're lying to an old man. Shame.
Oh, boy.
Lying to an old man.
Wait, what are you lying to him about?
A loyal follower of Desner his entire life. And you're going to keep this from him. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I'm going to go.
Why can't we be truthful with Abstellar?
Oh my goodness.
Nothing. They're bullying me about teasing a fellow worshipper.
Say it right, an old man.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I mean, he's pretty old.
Like, this is not Nixie speaking, this is Ish. I will mess you up in your sleep. Subconsciously, through Nixie, I will control her outside of the game. Like, I know I control her anyway, but I will go inside of her mentally, and I will become Ish in-game and fuck you up. Okay. Moving on.
That's fine, just keep the step ladders away from you. Problem solved.
Oh.
So, Nixie, you go to see
Yes.
Zapstelar.
Yes. I am going to test the waters and see how he's been, since we haven't really spoken to him as of lately. See how he's been doing.
Things have been busy, but otherwise fine. Trying to get ahead of local problems as they come up. The prophecies that you gave us have helped out slightly, and we've started to stockpile, but until we know more of what we're actually going to be up against, there's no a lot we can do.
Yeah, I get that. Absa,
Yes.
I have some news.
Okay.
I think Desna visited me.
Oh.
I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Hmm.
I could have just been dreaming. But I was speaking to her in one of my dreams.
Well, dreams are a part of her purview. Having her visit you in your dreams, that would make sense.
And then she will discuss a little bit of the dream and just get like another outside of view of what the dream kind of like meant from him. Because she believes it was like support and encouragement to continue on the path that she is on and that she's doing the right things. And I guess in Nixie's eyes, she just wants to get another supporter to also like agree, like not agree because she doesn't want to manipulate their decision, but like also say that that's kind of how they also feel that conversation was going. So she'll explain the dream, the butterfly and everything else, and how she felt in the moment, all of the emotions that she felt as well.
Well, that certainly does sound like Desna. And do remember, although the gods don't appear to everyone, they do appear to some. They are an existent force in this world. There are rumors, most of them substantiated actually, that the current queen of New Fastilon, Sorshan, her consort is a god, and Nocticular is quite often seen within the palace. So having a visitation from a god is nothing to be afraid of. Well, a visitation from Desna, I imagine being visited by some of the other gods would be terrifying.
I agree on that point.
Rovagug, for instance, I believe, has been known to infect people's nightmares.
Oh dear. That doesn't sound fun at all.
Rage and destruction. And also the Great Old Ones have been known to speak through dreams and nightmares. But I would, far be it from me to speak on behalf of Desna herself, but I would agree that I feel as if you're here for a reason, or at least the opportunity has presented itself and you're here to help. And look, I know you haven't been here for very long, and I'm not sure how powerful you were before you arrived, but I have seen you grow and develop over the last couple of months.
I feel like I'm stronger. This place makes me feel stronger.
I don't think it's... Place has something to do with it, certainly. But you're also developing in power and ability. All your comrades are. And that's
Nixie is gonna like smile down at her hands as she looks up around the church and just smiles back at Epsila. She's content within this conversation.
He gestures to Monarch and says, and look, if there was any other clear indication that you're the one to be here to do this.
She'll look down at Monarch. Still feeling that little bit of weight on her shoulders that she now carries.
You carried on your shoulders?
Of responsibility.
Good lifts, bro.
Yeah. I agree. I do agree. Monarch is definitely an eye-opener. With that all said, if the conversation is dwindling, did we last session buy the scrolls to top up?
The healing ones, yes. I'm finalizing the costs of all the other ones at the moment.
And potions? Did we buy potions?
What potions did you want?
Either healing or anti like plague or something.
I was going to say we do have a lot of healing potions.
We have 5 anti-plague in the stash.
Okay.
And a few healings. Is there a specific one you want to top up on?
I think
because we have 5 moderate healing, but that's just in the stash. I don't know what people have in their inventory. I have 1 healing moderate in my inventory.
Okay.
I have 2 healing moderates, 1 elixir of life minor, and a potion patch lesser.
Okay, so we should be fine on that then.
Yeah. People seem pretty topped up.
Yeah.
And we've got our Estus flasks, don't forget.
But you can take the healing scrolls out of the consumables part of the stash.
I will.
There's 3
Just to confirm,
each ranks.
Shadron ended up getting his Estus flask, right?
I have one now, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Just double checking.
I'm not sure what else Nixie can do then.
Any bombs people want specifically?
Because Nixie wants to be a little bit more helpful to the group as well. She wants to help preparation and stuff.
If there's other spell scrolls
more helpful for the group.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You're the one holding our group aloft.
Alive.
If there's
we would be all very dead.
That you want to get, that like because you can get scrolls of divine stuff or whatever that you don't want to prep but want to have on hand. We could do that.
Okay, yeah, I can have a look.
So if you tell me the level and what the scroll is, I'll just pop them into the list and I'll add to the cost.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple of things at the Feathered Serpent I wouldn't mind picking up myself.
Oh, he changed his stock?
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, no, because someone
also-
lastly
also we
was
can
like,
totally buy
"Oh,
two
he hasn't
striking
updated
runes."
his stock in so long."
We went to
It's
him
that-
and he
it's
was
that-
like the same thing. Ooh.
It's that age-old customer dilemma of have a bitch get stuff.
Nixie.
What do you want, Mick?
Oh, it's so funny.
Well, I was just thinking group in general.
Eyes of the cat, eyes of the cat, eyes of the cat.
Well, Eyes of the Cat doesn't give you anything apart from a +2 to perception because you've already got.
It gives me low light vision. I don't have low light
Give them
vision.
low light vision permanently. It's not a
Permanently.
consumable.
It says on the thingy that you have low light vision. You don't have dark vision.
I don't think I have low light vision.
It says on your senses section of the party tab that you do.
Low light vision, it's there.
Aggro, you cheeky shit.
Yeah.
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, you've got low light.
Appreciate you.
From what?
28 fucking months.
I don't know. We'll figure that out.
And also because DM's doing DM things, thank you on Obscura's behalf for the 10-month free
So a
stuff.
swimming hat.
Thank
You want a
you.
swimming hat?
I got you.
See, if I'd been bitten by that demon, I would have been able to help better.
Damn. Cloak of the Bat.
My God, if I'd been bitten by that demon.
Again, ish. Between healing, immobilizing shit with spears of light, persistent damage through manipulating the void.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm not saying that you do a shit ton already.
You do. It's true.
If you know what, because I totally blanked. If you said spell names, if you just write them in into the chat, I'll paste them.
I think restoration is probably one of the big ones.
Yeah.
So, Mick, what in the thingy do you want?
There's two things I'm looking at, partially for myself, partially not.
Yep.
The Cloak of the Bat would be pretty cool. It is expensive.
What did I put in his list?
Hey, have you guys seen Stash Money yet?
Yeah, I know.
No,
I've seen
I'm
Access
not.
Money.
Light vision.
The Cloak of the Bat is basically an upgraded version of my clandestine cloak. I
Sorry.
won't get the Veil in Secrecy, but being able to occasionally turn into a flying thing's good. And then either for myself or for Shadron, I still think the Ring with a Ram wouldn't be a bad.
We already
Investment.
have a ram ring. I'm
Do
pretty
we?
sure. I'm pretty sure
I
I
don't
bought
think we
it.
do.
Oh no, never mind. I bought the treasure version. The Ram of the Ring.
Yeah.
That's been there for a bit, and he said he didn't want it. So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too interested in that.
Okay.
I can do a similar thing that scales with my kinetic stuff.
Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the Cloak of the Bat, and then I think we were going to do some weapon upgrades, weren't we?
Well, you did want
Yes.
to talk to Savar.
Yes, I
left
wanted to
the
bring back those
halberds
weapons.
in the stash because I know you guys wanted to do something with giving them to her or something like that. So the
She'd asked for them like session
Yeah.
1, yeah.
the 4 halberds are there, and technically we have all the runes off the rune lord weapons. I just haven't put them into thing. That's why I pasted them in the Sandpoint chat so I wouldn't forget what the runes were.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Okay, I've taken all the healing scrolls.
If I do that or to take the money out, yes. Sharon, anything in the feathered serpent you want?
Not particularly. I still don't know where I get low light vision from. Because you don't get it from being a Konrasu, and I think maybe my heritage, but I don't see anything in my heritage that gives it to me.
Worst comes to worst, dude. Just
Plus-
take it. It's still +2 to perception.
Yeah, like I'd happily take it. It makes my perception a 20.
There's no way for my +1
even
clothing
close.
to be more than +1, is there?
Well, does the +1 armor go for normal clothing as well?
Mine-
You're talking about the cowl, right?
It's adventurers. I'm
Oh,
wearing durable clothing. +1 durable clothing.
yes.
Though it's
Oh, you
not
have-
armor, you use unarmored defense proficiency, and it still has a dex cap and can grant an item bonus to AC if etched with runes. So I was gonna ask.
By the way, I've put my clandestine cloak back in the stash if anyone wants to take that.
I could
I mean, I guess I'll
stand in the dressing room and naked, and you could put a rune on it. I think I'm not sure. I don't know if there is any runes for clothing. Is there?
Yeah.
For armor, there are some runes. There is also a couple of accessory runes that you can get for armor and stuff like that. Oh, not for armor, for actual clothing.
I'll pull up the
Okay.
list again because I was looking through them to try and find what we could make, and I saw a few interesting things that is for clothing. I'll see if I can get like a short list for you that might be good.
Yeah, Saryoshi is absolutely correct. Accessory runes. They were introduced in Grand Bazaar.
Nice. Because it might be a good
I don't know where
idea for me to have something on me. I guess.
Well, can you wear armor and stuff?
Not armor, but my Explorer's clothing has a +1, and you can
I
put
don't
stuff
know.
on it.
We have +2s yet. Do we have +2s?
Not quite yet.
Yeah, we can only do +1s.
We can make +2s, however, with our pooled. Our
Are they
shared,
level 11?
Armor potency rune +2 is level 11.
So we could make one.
We can make-
What's the
we can
cost for
make
that? Because
+2.
the +1 is 1,600.
Let's do this.
Because that's where I get my +1 to my AC.
I will say,
Shadron would love to get some.
you don't really need, like, yes,
I
we
was gonna
absolutely
say.
should look into it for you at some point, Nixie, but at the moment, when it comes to, like, armor runes and things like that, I think you're not usually in the crossfire, if it makes sense.
You do a pretty good job of staying out of the line of fire, and if you do get into risk,
Armor
like
armor
not
potency
putting ourselves to the back.
+2 is only 1,060 gold. 1,060 is
That's
armor
the
potency
+1.
+2. Nope, that's +2.
Oh, what's the +1?
+1 is only 160 or something like that. Let me scroll back up to it.
That's the trick.
Okay, so
Armor. That's weapon. Armor potency is 160 gold, level 5.
okay.
So you might have accidentally had an extra 0 at the end of that.
No, I'm pretty sure then you were talking about the +2 then. When I put into craft, maybe.
Yeah, +2 is 1,060.
So, long story short, +2 isn't today. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, I was.
Could do it. That's what I'm saying. But
It'll just be a
'cause I thought
crafting
the
thing instead.
160 was the +1, which is why I was like, oh, let's hold on, because I feel like it's like almost double the next tier.
Because if we succeed our pass, if we succeed our check, it also takes off a day of crafting as well, so we can actually get it. Make
Do
armor
we
pretty
need
quickly.
that though, or
I would be the last person for that. You'd be one of you guys for it.
do you have a +1 on your armor at all at the moment, Shadron?
Yeah, my armor is +1. I would love +2, but if we have other things to prioritize, I'm also okay waiting.
Okay, hold on. There is a +1 in studded
check
leather armor
shops?
that I could take off. Does everyone else have a +1 on armor?
Yeah, I've got +1.
Okay, then I'm gonna take the +1 off this and put it on my armor.
One thing to think about, which helps, probably helps. Well, actually, it could help with Monarch, but it definitely helps with Ayurveda and Drunic. Weapon potency runes are level 10 at 935 gold each. So
I
we should
can't
try and get
manipulate
all.
Monarch.
Yeah, we need Monarchs
Say that again?
to elite for us. Weapon potency rune +2. So that's probably our first priority for you and Drunic. trying to get
I
everything
was looking at striking 2, which we can get 2 of them if we wanted for people.
You need to do the potency rune first before you can add anything else on.
Okay.
I thought it was the other way around. Striking is the
No.
one that gives you the extra.
Striking gives you the extra dice, but you have to have the plus at the right spot first. So they have to be +2 weapons before we can add anything else to them. Because that's how we did it for like putting striking.
That's not what we did with my Gloom's Blade when we got the striking 2 rune. That's all I'm saying. Oh no, because it is already a weapon potency 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what I got then.
I will also mention as a GM, once you get like 2 levels ahead of what you should have as fundamental runes on things, I will just quietly go through and add them.
Okay. So what's the weapon potency rune cost again? Say it again, so I can write it down.
Weapon potency +2 is 935 gold.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what I was thinking, and I put that for striking instead.
Yeah, because you won't
Did I
have
have a
striking
fever
yet.
when I wrote this the first time?
Can I ask Mr. DM, sir?
Yes.
Silver was anti-undead, right? Generally.
Silver is anti-devils, werewolves, that kind of thing.
Okay. Because I did want to get my survival axe silver.
Well,
I can
silver's fine.
do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can also just coat it as silvered using my transmute.
Do you know what the striking runes cost?
I mean, I don't need to use it for myself, so I can make your weapon any metal element that I have, which is currently cold iron or silver.
Okay, we'll just do that then. That's fine.
I'm just gonna cut that.
These are
It's free for me to make.
I need to redo these totals. Oh, Ish, did you send the spells?
In chat.
these are rank 1 spells that I would like to just be able to use without
Okay, sure. Rank ones again.
And then...
spending a spell slot, so like blessed.
Alright. Well then, while
And
Tara's doing calculations,
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing the shopping list.
yeah, while she's finalizing the shopping list, do we want to quickly go to Savar and
Yep.
hand over these halberds? Just multitasking, that's all.
Yeah, that's all good.
I'm going to take Shadron along because I know he likes doing smithy stuff. I know he wasn't technically there when we got the commission, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I've mentioned it to him by this point.
I mean, Shadron also has spent a lot of time working in Savar's smithy
And
with
darkness if you can. Tara.
So
I've already put down that, so do you want to get another one of those?
Oh, you've already got darkness? Okay.
I put darkness down because I definitely want to have at least one on hand.
Yeah, because like
We can-
that's a spell that I have, and I can get rid of that spell, and I can put something else in that slot.
Two.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jericho wander off towards Savar. Yeah.
Mhm.
With Shadron.
All
I
right.
posted in chat the only things I really want to work on and make, but I'm happy to do crafting and stuff for other people too.
First level spells costs. Where's
See, the specific things I want to get, they're all unique items for the forest and stuff, so we can't build them.
Yeah.
We'll get to them eventually, though.
And there's access
Obscura
points and
is what I'm
stuff like
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I got you. I'm working it out.
I want my Beyblade axe. That's what I want.
Look, not gonna lie, it is a lot of fun. But you go and see Savar. And as usual, she is in the smithy. Not so much waiting for all of you, but you're not unexpected, I guess.
I feel like we end up there quite frequently.
Well, whenever you come back to town after you've been to the pit for a little while, you usually need like weapons sharpened, a little bit more of an outfitting. Shadron's just been hanging out there and doing smithy stuff as well.
Just sorry, out of character. For people on my end, there's an ad break hitting on the Twitch side of things in 1 minute. I'm just going to let it go through because we're just doing some busy stuff.
You're just shooting the shit. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, he'll turn to Shadron. I'm assuming I passed the helmets to you, considering they're quite large
Yeah.
and you are very strong. And you're like, so I know it's been a while since you asked, but we got what you were looking for.
I mean, you've already kind of brought several examples of Thessalonian weaponry and armor.
Yeah, but these are bigger ones. And yeah, he'll hand over the 4 halberds. Was it 4? Yeah, it was 4.
The 4
I can never
halberds
remember
from
if
the
it was 4.
Clockwork Soldiers?
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 4 or 6, but then I was like, no, it was 4. We're good.
Yeah, it's 4.
You hand them over, and she looks them over and says, well, these are very good examples. She gets out a little bit a crafter's eyepiece and starts to look them over. And she says, these look old enough to be contemporary. As in contemporary to the Thessalonians' time. And amazingly well preserved as well.
Yeah, we had a disagreement with some, clicky-clacky, gear-headed soldiers. And the whole place is pretty well maintained. They did all their Thessalonian wiggly finger shit. And, everything's all spotless and not dusty and crap.
Okay, then. Well,
once it's all cleared out, I'm sure you can go have a gander and have some fun.
My duties at the smithy kind of keep me held. But no, these are really great examples. I'll definitely have a bit more of a look at them. Now, regarding the halberds, if you sell them to her, because what's their current value?
Fuck, fine.
Give me a second, I'll have a look.
For all 4 is 140.
140?
They're 140 each.
No, it auto counts.
Yeah.
It was 140, 140 for all.
Yeah.
Usually when selling a weapon, it's half price. But because this is kind of a collector item for her, she's going to pay the full price for it. So she'll give you 140 gold pieces for the 4 of them.
Easy God. I'm not going to lie, I completely forgot she was going to buy them. I was just like, oh yeah, you're going to hand over the things to her. Like, that's what we agreed to do.
I didn't know. So if she's paying for it, great.
Great.
Quickly looking through all the fucking trophies I've been taking, a bit like, did I want to turn any of these into stuff? Don't think so.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I needed ice. I'm so sorry.
Because I don't need her to smith me anything. We've got a Shadron.
Sad smithy noises.
Because I want to keep the rattle. Spirit mark, a snake fang. No, that's good. I don't think she has anything I want.
For my healing, what's it called? Healing staff.
Out of her expertise, unfortunately.
Okay. The silver dagger.
You have a silver dagger? Oh, you do too.
It's on my hip. Nixie does not use it, but she carries it just in case. Druid clearly handed it to her, and she said, "What do you think I'm going to do with this?" And he said, "Just in case."
It's silver. It's always useful to have silver.
Just in case.
Yep. Can I put a
retaliation
question?
shield thing?
Oh, one at a time. Iraveto, retaliation.
I just want to know whether Shadron wants that retaliation shield thing.
Yes, Shadron definitely wants that
Fine.
retaliation shield thing. It means that whenever he shield blocks once per hour, he can.
Do you want me to buy armor potency rune, or do we make it? That's what you.
You'll have to make it.
We'll have to make it because we can't
So I'll leave
access
that
that
at the top.
via purchasing. The shield rune's level 10 though, so we could just, I guess, buy that and then install it.
Yeah, I've just put it in. It's fine.
Are we planning to stay here in town for a little bit until the next thing happens, or what? What were our movements?
I think.
Because if you guys are building, that's going to take time, right?
Well, the idea is I've said there's going to be 7 days of downtime. Like a full week
7.
until the next event happens that pushes things along.
7 days till doom.
Ooh.
It's almost like seven's this important number.
Okay.
Well, if literally he's basically walked up, given Savannah the halbert's gone, good deal. Pass the coin over to Aravetta and Shatra and be like, you guys know what to do with that.
Can you put it in the stash separately? Because then I don't have to calculate it. I didn't hear what it was.
I've already added it to the stash.
Brilliant.
Thank you, God. We love you.
He's just going to turn to the others and be like, well, I've got a couple of days. I'll be back. And he's going to jump on Bishop and he's going to go off towards the gate. He's off to go do range, like, be in nature things.
Yep.
Pixie is going to follow Druidic.
You could try.
She wants to do training. She's going to follow you.
Okay.
She's going to ask you to teach her how to throw, like you throw your axe.
Okay. He'll begrudgingly he'll give you some pointers for a couple of hours.
She literally bribes you with the fact that she'll actually put healing dirt in your jar.
Okay, yeah, he'll help you, but then literally at one point when you start to get the hang of it, you're going to turn around and him and Misha are going to be gone.
Oh my god!
He's just be like, yeah, and outie.
You're gonna wait till she does the healing thing to your dirt first?
He'll get it when he needs it.
Well.
Okay.
No, Druidic wants to probably for at least a day. Like he's gonna kind of keep an eye on town, but he wants to take at least 2 or 3 days of just being alone again. He's gonna try and spend some time trying to communicate with the Hood again.
Fair enough.
And just really just kind of go a little bit primal and indulge in being kind of hunter.
Off grid for a little bit. I get it. I do have a question though.
Yes.
Nixie's training. Is this done in the surrounding forest?
Yes.
Okay.
He literally finds like a dead tree. Make sure that there's nothing living inside of it. And goes, all right, hit that. And just keeps making her through the knife and occasionally go higher, lower, too hard, too soft. Like it's really gruff, but he is trying to give her good pointers.
Yeah.
He doesn't teach. He trains things. He doesn't teach people.
She at one point throws Monarch and it bounces off the dirt and she kind of just like slowly looks at him, hears him groan, and begrudgingly goes and picks it up and starts again.
Yeah. I don't know whether that makes Riddick a good teacher or a bad teacher. But he does give her legitimate points. It's just he doesn't explain it. It's all like one word fucking criticisms.
Well, it's kind of at the point where you disappear, Druidic, and go back into the forest. Nixie.
Yes.
You die.
Well, I'm just taking a quick look at survival, because only one of the people in this party is untrained in survival.
Oh, we didn't go too far from the road. Like, we weren't that far into the woods. No,
I'm about to say I'm the only one that's not trained in survival. What the fuck is happening to me?
Like, we're definitely not on the road, but like, if that helps. Or it screws you and then you're fucked.
Nope, it does nothing. Nixie's about to get attacked.
Nixie, could you do a survival check for me, please?
Oh my god, is she gonna get lost in the forest like she did last time?
I forgot that happened.
Oh no!
20.
A dirty 20.
All right, we'll get back to you.
And she was,
I'm gonna get back to town before you, and I'm deliberately not going back for a couple of days.
Very interesting.
Shadron and Iraveta. Iraveta, you're still dealing with the shopping list?
I'm writing up the cost into the stash now.
Fair enough. Shadron, is there anything particularly you want to do around town? I know we dealt with a lot of stuff last week, so...
Yeah, Shadron is going to either see if he can do it via his kinetic elemental pathing, or if he can put in a request, but he wants to see if he can get some higher grade cold iron, silver, and also any other metals that might be useful for us as a party. I'm just double checking Rage of Elements to see, because I think there is different grade and tiers based on my kinetic level of what I can access.
Well, double check with that. Regarding actual cold iron, like the levels of cold iron, let me check, because this might be a case if I need to pull out the book. Just because it's a wee bit faster.
And I also think he's going to report in. He hasn't in a while. I think he's going to find someone that can send communications back to his back to like the headquarters of this side of the world's Iron Way, and report on the different fiends and whatnot that they've taken down. In port, he wants to note the mushroom lady, and there was another one that was of great import that they took down. Let me just try and remember what we killed.
Well, sending a message to them isn't too difficult. Sandpoint, despite its reputation, does sit at a point where a lot of communication does run through it. So getting a letter to them is pretty easy. Also, as far as you know, there is not a headquarters per se, but there is a chapter house in Magnamar, which isn't too far from Sandpoint.
Yep. Excellent.
What Kinesis Feat does that? I believe Plate and Treasure is the one that...
Yeah, so I've got Plate and Treasure allows me to basically, for any weaponry or armor that I hold for a period of time, transform it into a metal that I have on me. So I've currently got just basic like cold iron and silver. Let me check it in chat so people can see it. Plate in Treasure. Precious metal flows from your fingers to plate an object. This has the effect of a clad in metal spell with the rank equal to half your level rounded up. While you're wearing or holding an item of light bulk or greater that's plated in treasure, any metal created by one of your impulses, that's just kineticist stuff. But I can use this to, for instance, can I? Oh no, I've got to do it from here. Clad Strunik's axe in silver. So I can briefly swap out the outer surface of a metal. How long does it last? Duration is a minute. Okay, so when I'm doing it to your weapon, we might just need to make you a silver one, which I can create silver.
Okay.
We can make you one pretty easily.
He's done.
The price of which will be 880 gold pieces.
Oof, yeah.
You got a fair bit of cash at the moment. It's not that much.
Oh, we got so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get that
I've
done.
mentioned a couple of times, but we do have a couple of new people in chat. As a GM, I have a tendency to double treasure value, like just drop a lot more treasure on the party, but I keep the level brackets in place. So although they might have
Means we
the
can
money
play
to
more
buy
stuff.
level 13 items, they don't have access to them.
Means we can play with more shiny things.
Yeah.
Means you get to have like more expansive weapon kits as well. But no, I do like plate and treasure. I think it's a fun little feat.
Yeah. And I like being able to change between like silver and cold iron mid-combat on my armor. Or actually, like whenever I use my kinetic stuff, I can just change the element to whatever metal I've got.
I will also mention
we only
Shevrin.
have 1,800 left, just to know.
What?
Yep.
How much do you have left?
We have 1,800 left after the cost.
What about the 4 other one?
Huh?
The really expensive one.
Yeah, that's including those.
Ah, okay.
Not including the +2 armor, because that's crafting, but including the retaliation shield and 2 of the potency runes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if mine's expensive, you can take mine off. I do have spell slots. I'm just being lazy.
No, the spells. The total. I haven't added the spells because the spell sheets are weird. So I've just posted the list of what the spells are, and I'll get God to help me fix that up. But no, the total cost for the spells are 412.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
That is pretty easy.
But the 2 potency runes, Michael, and the retaliation shield, Shadron, you can take.
Nice.
A rune for that. So just put that on. I don't need to put that in the stash. You can just add that or whatever. 2 runes. Do you want both, Michael?
What, the 2 potency runes?
Yeah, I got 2.
No, I'll just put one on my main axe. So I'll just put one down. Yeah.
So I'll use the other one, but then either or, one of us is getting 2.
Yeah, it's
because I don't think Shadron can use it.
Yeah.
And we can't modify Nixie's weapons, so
That's fine. It'd be good to have 2 people with +2 rather than 1 person with a +2 that I
No, I already have a
occasionally use
+2.
the other one.
that's what I was saying. Either way, 2 of us are gonna get 2, or 1 of us is gonna get 2.
Mhm.
All right, then it's
Just
going on the
we'll
uplift.
stow the other one for now, and we'll see.
Oh,
what we
okay.
use it on.
Something may come up in the future. It's fine.
Yeah.
Now I've just got to check one of my stores to see how. Well, there's still got a couple of things. That's easy done. I can stay there.
No, I'll figure
The
out
next
what
time we get a chunk of money, Eraveta, can I take the lead in you and I making myself a new attenuator? Because it is item level 11.
What is that?
It essentially is like it's the +2 variant of my current attenuator, which gives a plus to my attack modifier, my DCs, does a bunch of stuff. I just checked to see what I mean. I could wait till next level. It is 1,400 gold, which is why we can wait on this one. I wish I saw that before I looked at the shield stuff, because that is going to be huge for Shadron.
It's alright.
Basically, everything I'll do will have a +1, which is nice.
And you are going to get another like payout sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I can wait till then.
Assuming we survive.
Assuming you were survive.
I tried putting the armor rune on my armor. It didn't change anything.
Yeah, I
An armor rune from
I have
leather armor in the stash.
I don't have Airwolf, but I definitely have
I don't
Midnight Ray.
know what I'm supposed to do with that.
I use
You
it
eat it.
a lot, actually.
Oh,
Change my armor.
well, first,
That's all.
let's go invest in the leather armor.
What does that mean? Why is there a jewel?
And did we get the +2 for Shedron's armor?
No, because we have to make that.
Ah, yeah.
So I didn't put that in the costs. So it's not buying. We might fail the roll. You know what
Yes.
I mean? So I didn't add that to the costs.
Yeah, we both need to.
And I have some crafting materials that we can subsidize for the cost as well.
I mean, Shadron can summon, like every turn, 3 bulk of any kind of non-magical metal. So
And I have 300 something.
he can essentially print. He can essentially print the metal that we need.
All right, spend a bit printing the metal.
3D printer over here. Jeez.
He opens up his chest and it's just a 3D printer getting little pieces of the armor already made.
Take the +1 off this.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't think the value of armor changes when you put runes on them. If that's what's confusing you.
No, it just wasn't changing my armor. You click the invest thing. I don't know what that means. I don't know what investment means.
It just means it will actually work. Because
Oh.
if you don't have it invested, the sheet doesn't treat it as being worn.
So should I do that with all the stuff that says investment?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, good to know. I didn't know that was a thing. Sure, I'll add them.
So if you haven't been getting bonuses, but you should, that might be why.
Yeah. Okay, good to know.
I have a query. We're probably not going to fight a dragon, are we? Because I've got this Dragon Slayer's shield, which is 670 gold points. I think Shadron, because I don't think I can put, if it's a magical item like that, is that a unique thing that I cannot put the Retaliation Moderate rune onto?
Usually the case, yes.
Yeah, so I'm happy to sell that because it's the only benefit it gives you is a very specific will save against dragon frightful presence ability stuff. I'm happy to sell that Dragon Slayer shield for us to make a bit of money back and then make just a regular shield.
Are you sure?
Well, we can also just hold on to it. We might eventually come across a dragon, but he might make a shield for his... Because at the end of the day, when he metal carapaces, his shield and his armor get coated, and then any property runes transfer into the metal carapace, which is cool because if I shield block and the shield gets damaged, it's the metal carapace, but then the original shield is still there, and I can just metal carapace again to prevent my shield from ever taking damage that we have to repair, which I think is freaking sick. We could have 2 shields, so I don't mind.
Just keep it for
Yeah, okay, we can keep it for now. If we're desperate for money, we might be able
when
to...
I'm doing another shop list, it can go to that.
Okay. I will do a crafting check to make myself a shield.
All right.
And I guess pull out some metal from my tummy.
This is with the retaliation rune, so I will get that crafting check from you. But first,
Beautiful.
I also need the crafting check from Iravetta.
Excellent.
Oh, this is for the armor?
The armor. We can do the armor first.
Okay. Crafting. I have a hero point, yes. Can you
It
click,
was almost in that 20.
please?
I'm also
Okay.
going to put
That's a success for Shabra.
feet back
I'm
in there.
re-rolling that.
Yeah, because that would be a failure.
That was a 5. Okay, a lot better.
That'll be a success for both of them. So that means you
Okay.
have the armor.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
So you have the armor. How much of the gold cost can you take off?
Well, that's if you're going to be using extra days to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the feet
I
that we've
can
got
take off.
takes a
So I
day
can take
it.
off my
How long does it
300 or
take?
something, whatever that is.
Yeah, and I can chip in. How long does it take to make an armor potency rune 2?
Look, it's the same as any other item. It takes a day to actually craft it.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, the feat removes a day as well, so
Minimum a
we
day.
spend a day doing it's minimum a day. We spend a day doing the armor out of our 7.
So I can take off 397.
Anyway.
Do you have You should have crafting materials. How much crafting materials do you have?
I don't
Because
know.
God's been giving them to us.
I
Shadron doesn't
don't
have any.
know
Oh.
how to. I know we said add it, and I was like at the end of the session, I've got to ask Tara how to record that. But then we get to the end of the session,
I
and
literally just
forget.
have an item called crafting materials, and I just change the gold cost on it whenever he gives me more.
I'm gonna make it into a treasure, new treasure.
Treasure's
Yeah, it's
usually a good way
basically
to do
what it is.
it.
And I'll start tracking that from now on. Shadron has forgotten it and has been leaving it in the dungeon behind him because he's like, I can make my own metal.
All right. So then that's on 60
Vital crafting materials.
minus that.
Nope, that
You
didn't
can
say
take
folder.
16 gold pieces off the cost of the armor, if you so choose.
From Shadron's side?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus, it added. Oh, sorry, it added to a bunch of other stuff. So 16 off that. 60 or 16?
16. 1/6.
16. Okay.
Is there a feat that lets you craft uncommon items like Aeon Stones? Yes and no. Most of the feats that allow you to craft Aeon Stones are either AP dependent or come from an AP. For instance, Shades of Blood enables you to craft a couple of Aeon Stones, and they give you the crafting recipes for them. But there is no specific feat for them.
Total cost that comes out of stash is 647. So it's great.
Adventure Path.
647. Still above 1,000.
Right.
And then just remove my gold cost. I have 5 silver crafting materials left. Hell yeah. So yeah, you have your +2 armor thing now.
Yay!
Yay.
And then Shadron wanted to craft something else on the side.
Did I?
You said you were going to do a crafting, but then we did the armor first.
Oh yeah, a crafting just to make like make my shield, the retaliation shield.
Yeah. All right, crafting checks from the two of you again, and let me actually remove that hero point from Iravetta because it was used. That will not be a success.
Did it not get used?
On the overlay.
I will use my scenes. Hold on, I didn't add a hero point for this session. Reroll and reroll using hero point. It got worse.
I don't know if I have another hero point, but it's 27.
You do have another hero point.
Sheet. Please move. There you go. Reroll. Deco.
Well, that will be a partial success.
Because I think
it will take you 2 days to make this shield.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So I'll get you to do that crafting check again, Shadron.
Yep.
Do I have to do it again?
Nope, you've succeeded.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is rules as written, but it makes sense. And that will be a success.
A little bit better. Nice.
For a level 11, 28 is the basic DC.
Okay.
You are right, Permafrost, regarding the creation of formulas and stuff like that. But they have changed things a little bit in the remaster regarding how crafting works. You don't actually need a formula to craft a common item anymore. It just makes it go faster. And Iravetta and Shadron have other crafting feats that interact with it as well. That changed the base rules.
This is level 10, not level 11 for the shield.
Yeah.
I've genuinely forgotten my crafting feat, so...
Yeah.
Rogues and their skilled feats! Too many!
I know I have a few, I just don't remember them.
Well, you'll have 20 by the time Iravetta's legend is done.
Legend?
As in, like, level 20. Like, you'll be finished. At the end of all things. I'm making that sound so much more dramatic than it actually is.
It's okay.
By the time you reach level 20, you will have 20 skill feats, is what I'm saying.
Damn. Unless you multi-classes. Into Barbarian.
I mean, technically, we're going to be doing mythic stuff.
Into Bob is hilarious. Yeah, the only thing to do with the shopping now is to figure out how to add the scrolls.
Add the scrolls? That
I can
has to be
update the ones that are already there. So I can add the fire, I can add the 2 invisibility because they are already there. I just kept them at 0.
Which ones do you need?
I need Bless and Benediction. I can change the numbers on them. I need Darkness. The See Unseen I have in my inventory. I can do that. So I can just pop one into the stash.
And darkness?
Yes, darkness,
No friend.
haste,
No
and cold of Karn.
parents.
Cone of cold, cold of Karn.
And what was the other one? The one before Cone of Cold?
Haste. Hiast.
Haste? Gotcha.
Hiast.
Done. They're in your stash. I trust you have removed the money.
Yeah, I did the money before I put any of the items in. That's why we only have 1,000.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I was like, that has shrunk, so I'm guessing the money is being pulled out.
Yeah.
The end of the AP is the apocalypse confirmed. Look, I don't know how Revenge of the Rune Lords actually ends. I know players get mythic stuff, and they actually have like their mythic archetypes, like their mythic paths, I think they're called. So things could get apocalyptic.
Darkness. So yeah, Ishi can take the Bliss and Benediction out of the stash and just keep them. Those two are for you. So I'll just put them at the top.
Oh, look, I think everyone needs to go for at least one apocalypse AB. The stakes could never be higher. Players have to find the destroyer and punch it in the face despite it not having one. But with all that said, and with everyone here, what I will say is you can do your shopping and everything else like that, but if there isn't anything specific you want to get done, Druidic, I will get you to do a nature check for me, please.
Nature check.
Yes.
Could do that. Because I'm better at that, man.
You're better at nature?
Apparently not. You know what? I've got an extra hero point. Fuck it.
I was about to say that will be a failure. Well,
Could be one of those days, is it? Yep.
Druidic,
21.
because you've specifically set aside a couple of days in order to kind of re-engage with nature, to kind of re-engage with the more primal self, to kind of realign yourself with the hood, so you're a little bit more tuned into the surrounding forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's as you and Misha are kind of running for the forest, hunting, doing your nature things, that you kind of get this, you feel this presence. It's nothing physical, but there's definitely something wrong, and you can feel it in the forest. And there are a couple of moments where you lose yourself, where
Okay.
the line between what is you as Druidic and what would be a bear becomes blurred, and you find yourself being pulled over into being just a bear.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Druidic would fight it. Like, honestly, he'd be kind of all for that line being blurred.
Well, I will say again, this is more than the line being blurred. Like, it's blurred and then you're kind of pulled across it. Like, you start to lose your sense of self as you kind of become more aligned with what is bear, as opposed to being bear-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
And you have those unknown time, because what is time to an animal,
Yeah.
where you are in fact a bear.
Good deal.
And
I'm guessing I'm not getting back to town in 2 days.
no.
I'm going to be late, aren't I?
It is at some point, you're not sure when you kind of find yourself in a forest clearing with Misha beside you. And the two of you kind of just sit there, and there's this sense of waiting for something. And you watch as all these birds start to kind of fly down or fly out and kind of land in the miscellaneous trees and things around the clearing. And as they kind of settle in, you watch as each one, their eyes start to glow with this fiery red. And then kind of extra eyes open up over their heads. And this isn't just ravens or birds of prey. This is like swallows and blue jays and other like flying birds, kingfishers. For you, this is a case of, for both you and Misha, this is something unusual. And there's something animal in the two of you that knows that this is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And as the birds kind of sit there and look at you. Yep.
I was just going to say, I feel like, Drunic, we've heard plenty of mentions of Pazuzu, what Pazuzu's about.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that anyone that's in tune to the natural world's like, Pazuzu's an asshole. Like, it fucks with the birds, it fucks with the natural world. So I do feel like even if he's still kind of in full bear mode, there is that voice in the back of your head going, fucking demons. Like, like, I don't know if it's that's not natural.
Yeah.
He's like rearing his fucking head, but there's definitely a like grumbling fucking bear of goddamn demons.
And as you're kind of standing there, because once again, you're kind of out of yourself in these moments.
Yeah.
You are joined by other bears. And a fear might have been welling up inside of you, but as other bears start to appear, you notice that the bears aren't alone, as there are other Ursine foresters with you. And there is a sense of comfort, which quickly turns to anger. And you feel a kind of a new presence, not so much comforting, but reassuring, as you see the woodsman's axe of the Axeman kind of flick into vision, as he kind of gives you a pat on the head and gives the order to attack. And we're gonna go on our break.
Yeah, hunting party.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm going to maybe refresh my coffee because God, I fucking need it. But like I said, my tiredness, as soon as I get into the flow of it, I'm good. But we will be back, and we will be kind of pushing on the storyline a little bit more. I'm going to run a poll, but it'll probably be between Iraveta and Shadron. This is the bear version of the Wild Hunt. Kind of, yeah. Kind of.
Don't piss off the bears. Pazuzu has pissed off the bears.
See, the worst part is, and I'm letting chat and you, Drunic, know this. You're not going to remember any of this.
But I will. Michael
But
will.
you, the player, will.
I will remember that I went and hunted creepy eye firebird things.
I firebird.
And I did it with a whole bunch of angry bear foresters.
Because, yeah, there is a feeling that the escalation is happening out in the forest.
Yeah, it makes sense. The natural world is always supposed to feel shit, so.
And don't worry, Nixie, I haven't forgotten about you either. We will be back in about 10 minutes, and we hope to see you on the other side.
am listening.
And we have returned! I do have to give a hero point to Arabella, though. She won the poll.
Oh! Yay! I have a hero point. So I'm going to take Frost off this then. You can just add it by your weapon.
All right. Well, Nixie, I'm not sure if you are there or not, because I know you, for the sake of chat, Nixie is currently unwell.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome on back.
Thank you. I am back. I just coughed down an entire sausage.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Not what I
an entire
not what I
sausage?
expected you to say.
I didn't get to roll.
Okay.
It was bread and sausage. I ate all the bread and I passed the sausage in front of me and I. Ooh.
She ate it much like a duck, no chewing.
DuckTales.
Glug glug.
Glug glug.
Gluck gluck.
Alright.
Okay, how can I be?
Runes have been used.
Well, you were lost in the forest, Nixie.
You guys are off having your little adventures and me and Shattered are just like in a room, in our room tinkering.
Yeah, we're in our special void space, just having the
And
Yeah, yeah.
literally lost in the forest again.
Well,
Yeah.
in this particular case, Dixie, you were happily throwing Monarch and getting into a good flow of it. Drinic giving you like slight pointers and, you know, the way that he does. And it was at the point where you kind of got the bullseye on the target, like the perfect hit. Yeah? Perfect hit. And exclamation, cheer, everything else. And you turn to see if Drunic saw it, and he's not there, and neither is Misha.
Oh boy.
Also, you have no idea where you are.
Yep. You'd think that nature would be my thing, since I am an elf.
Well, not all elves are that in tune with nature. And it's worse, because Desner is a goddess of travelers. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're good at navigation, particularly in nature.
Yep.
This just means that they wander from time to time and they like to go on long trips.
Yep.
And at this point, it does feel as if you have lost the path.
Yeah.
And it's worse, because Drunic did take you to a place, and look, even as Drunic was taking you into the forest to a place where you could do some practice, he was kind of like mentioning things like something to do with like the alignment of the sun, maybe, kind of, and you know, something about how trees grow, like their branches, or maybe something about moss. You're not 100% sure.
Moss grows on this side of the rock. Blah 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 blah. Nisha looks really cute. I can put a bow in her fur.
But it does get to the point where the day starts to fade and it falls into night. And as the canopy of the trees begins to thicken, you lose sight of the moon, the stars, and the night above.
That is, the moon and the stars would have been able to guide me home. Oh boy. Looks like Nixie is camping out in the woods.
Give me a will save, Nixie.
Oh no! Oh. Yup. $39.
You manage to steal your resolve, but it quickly becomes apparent that the trees you're starting to walk through, the trails you're walking down, these aren't trails made by people. These are the paths made by animals. The old ways, the old paths. And the trees don't look like the trees you're used to or familiar with. They're a bit too old, a little bit too menacing.
Yep. The
And
woods
the
is alive.
the sounds you're starting to hear from nature, you still recognize it as nature sounds, but the bird calls are things that you've never heard before, and you're pretty sure no one on Galarian should hear these kind of noises. And there's a general sense of heat in the area.
Oh boy. Love how Nixie gets lost in the forest again.
So,
This time there's nobody to save her.
Nixie, how do you respond? Like, what do you do in this moment? I'm not going to have you go into a panic, because you very much succeeded on your will save.
Yeah. Nixie is going to try and recall anything from her previous travels in the past through forests. She's going to try and find a sturdy enough tree and climb to the top.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Athletics is not my strong suit, but let's try.
That's okay. I'm not doing this by level D. Oh, okay. Did you want to use a hero point for that? Like I said, this is a level DC at this point.
Oh boy, that's a bit better. 16.
You do manage to climb into the canopy and above into the trees. And this is when you find that the skyline that you're seeing is not where you came from.
Bullshit.
Give me a religion check.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm re-rolling that too.
Rerolling that as well? All right, let's tack 'em
Yeah, I
off.
can get higher than that on a thank you, not a religion. 3D.
As you look out across the field of vision, seeing everything around you, you have a sudden realization that there are places such as this all over the multiverse. And this is when you start to notice the flock of birds approaching.
Oh.
To begin with, you see the individual parts of them, like each individual bird. You recognize them as such, avians, but as they get closer, you start to notice the demonic influence on them. The multiple red glowing eyes. And then you notice the shape of the flock itself, as if it's not multiple singular birds, but these are birds that make up one proper whole. And you recognize this as a representation of Pazuzu flying towards you.
Oh boy.
And chief amongst them, as if at the head of the bird itself, you see the Sandpoint devil.
Mm-hmm.
And then you feel a hand suddenly grasp your shoulder and pull you. And you look into the face of a kind of grizzled man, a little bit older, probably in his like 50s or 60s, something like that. Reminds you a little bit of Druidic, actually.
Oh my god, it's Druidic's master, let's go.
Like giant axe in one hand. A woodsman's axe, but you know, still a massive one, the kind you'd expect for this kind of thing. And he looks down and you go, I think you had a little bit of a tumble there.
A tumble?
Found you passed out by the side of the road.
She's gonna like check her surroundings. Where is she?
You recognize these trees.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
I
so
wasn't up in a tree just now.
you were passed out on the side of the road.
Right.
He points down the road, and you can kind of clearly see Sandpoint Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Look, I have some of my own work to do, but despite the little bump on your noggin, you seem fine. Just go back to town, get yourself checked out. You should be fine."
Nixie is gonna get up, dust herself off, and say, like, introduce herself. Sorry that you had to find me that way. I am Nixie. Thank you for assisting.
As you're saying this and kind of brushing yourself off, as you look up, you see that no one is there. Much like Trudic.
We sneaky in the woods.
Nixie's going to look around. And then walk back to town, like, with her tail between her legs. Literally, she thinks she's gone insane.
Was Drudic even real?
She's going to go... She's not even going to go to Absala or anything else. She's going to go straight to Aravetta and Shadron. And she's going to talk to them.
Yeah.
And tell her what the fuck just happened.
We're like covered in crap.
Yeah.
Just like
She don't
dust
care.
and soot and this, it's so noisy because we're like working
She
with
doesn't
metal.
care. She's going to walk in. Literally, and normally for Nixie's like, unless she's angry, you don't really hear much of a loud peep out of her. If you guys are going about your stuff, she'll just sit in the corner and read or write or draw. Normally. Or she'll go practice with Monarch. She comes into wherever you guys are.
We're in the bedroom with the magical bed.
She
in the void
slams
room.
the door open.
I don't think it has a door. I think it's just a hole in a wall.
Let her
The
have
door
this.
to, like,
Jeez.
The bedroom door. Let's say it's connected to like one of the rooms that we're staying in at the inn.
Slams the door open, slams it closed. I need one of you to pinch me, please.
Huh? What?
I need.
Throwing our tools down. Walk over.
One of you to check if I am awake right now.
A slapper.
Oh.
I mean,
Ow.
you feel it. You're awake.
Ow.
It's like it's the glove from the welding or whatever we were doing.
Okay.
Are you feeling okay?
Just run chat, sorry.
Yeah.
Are you awake?
I am awake.
All
I'm
right.
a little shaken up.
Whatever for?
I think I just saw the next doom.
The ghouls?
No.
Pull out the list. Pretty sure it's ghouls.
They're changing up the order.
Demon
No.
birds. It was demon birds. The Sandpoint devil was leading them.
I mean, all of this is like accumulating to Pazuzu, so he's a bird. He
I
does
got
bird
lost
things.
in the forest. I climbed the highest tree to
Wait,
see
didn't
where
you
I
go with
was.
Rick?
He disappeared. They both did.
Now,
I don't
He
understand.
left.
I
He
do
left you in the
apologize.
forest?
I have to interject for a couple of moments.
Oh,
Drunic and Nixie left a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Nixie's
Yeah,
been
you
gone
guys
for
should-
like 3 days.
3 days.
Wait, have you been alone all 3
In the
days?
forest for 3 days.
Wait, did he leave you out there on your own?
Yes.
I'm gonna get in trouble with Shadred.
He left the healer out in the forest.
Hedron doesn't show a lot of emotion, but if smoke could be coming out of his ears like a teapot, he's
Yeah.
fuming right now.
Yeah, everybody straight up like sigh groaning, like massaging her temple, like, we did what?
Okay, so we went into the forest. He was with me for a couple of hours. I turned around, he was gone.
Within hours?
Don't know. Time
What is-
feels like it.
The point, the reason we let you guys go together is because you guys were together.
Shadron's going to pull both of them into a hug and then put like a reassuring hand on each of their shoulders and go, "You are here now, Nixie. We are with
Yeah.
you."
Have you eaten?
No, as you say that, her stomach groans.
Like, the first
she
thing everybody
didn't
thinks. Have you
really
eaten?
notices. She didn't notice till you brought it up that now that she's hungry.
Okay, alright.
She kind of
Let's go
explains
get you
to
some
you. She'll explain to you that time felt different in that forest. It felt like it kind of stopped.
Yeah, you said you
And she'll explain about the
shit.
dream, how she woke up. How she woke up on the side of a road, even though she was definitely deeper in the forest with Drunic when they went training. They weren't.
Don't be taking that far off the road.
Yeah, okay, but like a little bit further. Like she woke up on the side of the road. He said that he found her on the side of the road, like directly on the side, like only a couple of trees past. She felt like you
Where
guys
you
would
were
like she would have been
doesn't
able to
matter.
see
Kick
the
it back.
road, but it wasn't like. Anyway,
Did
anywho,
Drunic give you anything to eat or drink before going into the forest?
Before he left you? Did he say bye?
No.
Alright.
Well,
I just look at Chandran and I feel like we have a mutual like understanding.
Yeah.
Like,
she's gonna like think about it. She's gonna be like, I do have rations, but again, it didn't feel like 3 days passed.
something happened out
If
there.
that makes sense. I woke up. A guy said I was on the side of the road.
A guy?
I went to thank him. He also disappeared. That's why he came running in here asking if I was still asleep.
That question about nourishment was not about if you were hungry or not. It was more to establish whether or not there's a possibility he drugged you and left you out there to die.
I definitely did not think
Wow.
of that. I wouldn't put it past Ruddick, but I don't think that's what happened. He most likely just dipped out, which is so shitty. And Aravet will just like pull Nixie with her shoulders and take it out of the room and is like, "We'll get you some food. We'll get present dissertation, so she's been out in the woods for 3 days."
Yeah,
She doesn't break. That's so out of character for him.
she's a little tinky.
No, not
then-
anymore. Now you're fine.
Yeah, but she is like still in shock because for her, she's not even caring about the Drunic abandoning her anymore. The dream is what she's concerned about. She's literally like, the time stopped in that forest. It felt like a couple of hours, and you're telling me I've been away for 3 days.
3 days, babe. Aravet will take her down to get some food, get her comfortable, and we'll just like talk about what the weird bird dream sequence in the forest was, like just to help her process, I guess.
Hey, Iravetta,
Oh,
can I get a perception check from you, please? This is not a trap. You don't have to worry about that.
I'm not a
Can I
proud
just-
of it.
I would have been so happy if you went, and it's a trap.
She's not Nixie, it's a skinwalker.
Change.
Skinwalker.
Let's just reveal that so everyone can see it. With your 34.
Where's my scroll, please?
Nice. Nice roll.
I think Druidic's about to realize something's happened. Iravetta, as you're bringing Nixie down into the main room of the inn, it's at this point you notice Misha just outside the window, carrying something in her mouth.
Head over real quick.
She collapses unconscious, and this is when you realize that the body she was carrying in her mouth was Drunic. Now that you're closer, the two of them are bloody, wounded. They have scars and cuts across both of their bodies. Armor, barding, torn, rent, fixable, but obviously they've been through some sort of fight. And worse to that, there are signs of burns across their bodies.
I immediately call Sharon. Forget that we were gonna scold Drunic to high for heaven, and she's just like,
yes, get a free card.
Just call Sharon and Nixie, just to get them up into the room or something. Both of them.
Oh, I'm sorry, that takes drama out of it, but no, I don't think
Yeah,
You will, just not yet.
Pick them both up and carry them up to the room.
Yeah.
Can I just reiterate before we continue too much further? When he took her out to practice with Monarch, we were like 3 trees in from the road.
Yeah, no,
He
literally.
did not expect Nixie to get lost from like a 10-second walk from the road. You could take it that he had confidence in her abilities to perform a toddler's task. It's not his fault she got lost.
Yeah.
Okay, I do want to say, I think it's really funny. I'm still trying to figure it out. Was she actually up in the tree, or did she get dragged by, like, the dwarf to the...
You have no idea.
Oh, so funny though.
Alright, but yeah, so Drunic's fucked up.
And is in fact fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
You're both at
Shadran,
death's door, Jesus.
bringing them in, yeah, the two have been through some sort of ordeal.
Seems like you're not the only one that had some trouble in the woods, Nix.
It doesn't...
Get them patched up. Iravetta will help Nixie do her medical shit. She will attempt to be helpful.
Shadran's gonna coat the windows and the door in metal just to give them like complete privacy.
Yep. Yes, Nixie.
Question. She's gonna have a look over at them. They don't have any diseases poisoned or anything that she should be focusing on first.
Probably, maybe. Look, Drunic and Misha are pretty strong, pretty like they're not going to get infections easily. They'll shake off most of them, so there's no real concern of that. Give me a medicine check, though.
However, they are riddled with herpes.
Yes, they have been attacked by herpes. They're kind of like harpies, but
You beat me to it.
We
beat me
played
to
this
it.
game. We played this game. It doesn't need a crossover into Pathfinder.
I was right there, dude.
Nixie, with your 37 for your medicine, the burns aren't regular burns. They've been attacked by hellfire.
Okay.
They
Something
were
you're acutely
Definitely
aware
have
of.
seen before.
yes.
Yeah. So Nixie will treat their wounds with holy water.
Which does wonders for it.
Hey, good thing I bought a bunch more.
And it says something about the wounds that they've sustained, that there is no... They're still alive and breathing, but there's no immediate response as you pour water into the wounds.
Yeah. Alright, treating wounds. Let's go.
That was wrapped into the medicine check,
Okay, cool.
because you got a 37. So
Shadran will help a little bit as well, because he, being now tuned in with the elemental plane of fire, he can hopefully like reach in and, because you know how when you burn yourself, your flesh will continue to burn even if you do manage to get. That's why you got to run it under cold water for 20 minutes because it'll still keep burning. He'll like remove any elements of fire from the wound as well, so that way Nixie can just be working on damaged tissue rather than fighting the fire itself.
Yeah, Aravetta's working on sterilization. She's just presidentationing everything. Clean, everything clean, no infection.
I would get you to do a nature check, Shadrin, but I don't think you'll get much more information than what Nixie's got. Definitely, they've been attacked by hellfire.
Something. It almost sounds like had maybe a similar experience to you. You saw Pazuzu birds. He was my.
He also rolled a 37.
Yeah.
He also rolled a 37.
I will give you the extra information though, Shadrin, that Misha and Drunik have not had a extraplanar experience. So this attack happened in the material plane.
Oof.
Yeah, Dixie was not in the material plane. He entered a different. That is really funny. Was it a dream plane? Like, where did she?
No, he said they'd happened here. It wasn't in a different plane.
No, me.
And Nixie's, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you're asking a question, Nixie. Give me a religion check.
I am asking the question.
You could have just like straight passed out and just been passed out for a couple of days.
Oh, 31.
The question of where you were, well, like you had in, I'm not going to say dream sequence because that's not what it was. Somehow you did in fact manage to cross over.
Oh.
Not in a you died and went there kind of way, but in a kind of the veil was thin and you stepped through into the hell planes.
Yep.
Sick.
The
more worrying part of that means that there's preparations being made for a demonic incursion.
Yeah,
Oh, joy.
There's going to be an invasion.
We should probably talk to the council.
Nixie.
I was doing that scouting thing that I'm so good at. That seems to always get me hurt.
Nixie.
It's almost like I'm bringing things full circle.
When she realizes that she was not in the same plane as Drunik, she will pull Shadrin aside and explain what happened to her.
Yeah, I mean, explaining that to him, Shadrin's got a lot of experience with the planes of hell, because I think he was like a guardian between the realms for God knows how long, and in particular has a lot of influence and has dealt with the realms of hell quite a bit.
Yeah.
This is concerning. From the sounds of it, well, you weren't too far from town. In fact, you were in a fairly safe location. The fact that this has targeted you in particular, I will have to think on this, and we must prepare accordingly.
While they're talking on the side, I'd like to think Aravetta gets really close to Drunik's ear, and he's like unconscious, so she's gonna like try and subconsciously influence him a little and make him feel really guilty that he left Nixie alone in the woods because he experienced something bad. So what if Nixie got caught up in that? And like just like whisper some shit in his ear so that maybe when he wakes up he'll think these things.
Can I reiterate what I was told earlier, that I won't remember any of this?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you won't remember that, but I'm whispering it in subconsciously. I'm trying to influence him subconsciously. If I have to use like, what's it called, message to do that, so it really gets into his head, I'll do it. I want him to like at least wake up with a little bit of like, fuck, something bad could have happened to Nixie. I'm not gonna leave her alone in the woods or alone again.
Kind of outside the realm of your abilities. I'm sorry, Aravetta.
Damn. I still do. I'm just like whispering shit into his ear.
Nixie will explain what spot where she was, because she does have pretty good like memory when it comes to other things, just not navigation. She will explain where she was, how many trees away from the path that she was as well, and that when she had reawoken, she was nowhere near the trees anymore. She was on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Oh, we shall venture there once he is revitalized, or maybe we should take him to the cathedral where they can look after him and investigate. I lost much in my transition to the mortal realm that would have been useful in this time, but I might have a thing or two we can use to get more information.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll ask Absalom if he has any other ways to help ease their transition back to, I guess, the land of the living.
The leaders in general before we leave town again.
They didn't die, but that's how she's going to explain it.
I'll let you know, Nixie, that at this point it's just they need a couple of hours to rest.
Okay.
Their wounds
need
will
a nap.
heal. You've blessed the wounds. The burns won't stay.
I think a good idea is to take him to Absalar, because then we can talk to Absalar at the same time, and then leave him while we go talk to other people if he hasn't woken up by then. Or we could leave him in the special bed, and maybe
Leave him in the special bed.
Yeah.
Special bed?
Leave him in special bed.
Special bed, he can have hypercognition, it's fine.
What did bears dream of?
Oh, can Misha get hypercognition too?
Mechanical bees.
Mechanical
Fishing? Or all the fish that Drunic fishes up?
Oh my god, all the pie that Drunic shares with her.
All the ale that she drinks.
She's a drunk bear.
So, taking him to Absalar, or at least letting him know about all this?
We'll leave him in the bed.
Leave him in the bed, we're going to Absalom.
Yep.
Well,
But
I'll
yeah,
bring up his picture
I'm
again.
picturing that the door, the portal, has been left open because we were making shit in there earlier,
Yeah.
and so we've just left the portal open in our room and left it there and told Misha to guard. Is Misha, because Misha walked in with him? Is she?
Oh, she passed
in a
out as
state
well.
where she can? Yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
Hey, they
She
have the
fucked up.
bug lady. The bug lady's watching over them.
Yeah, they can spoon in the bed, and we'll just get the bug lady to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, she takes care of the extra dimensional space. They're in the extra dimensional space.
If they wake, tell them we went to the cathedral.
She bows.
They are clean. Their wounds are treated. Just look after them. We'll be back.
Yeah, does the bug lady eat?
Going to see
Eats
Absalar.
Jack James, I love that.
I was like, do I bring her back some scones?
That
Or
makes me would have
scones?
left her some rations.
Scones?
Let's. Absalom.
Going to see Absalar. You let him know of what has transpired here.
Yeah, Nixie word vomits everything to him.
The look upon his face gets increasingly worried. And he goes, I think we need to go to the roof.
Yep.
And considering other matters, we should talk to the other leaders.
He takes you up to the roof. The cathedral at its highest point doesn't stand far above the walls, but it does give you a good vantage point of the horizon. He says a quick prayer to Desna, invoking some of her power. And as all of you look over the horizon, you see this faint burning line
Oh boy.
within the forest and kind of encircling, at least partially, Sandpoint itself.
Wasn't me.
And Absalar will say, I do believe the forces of Pazuzu have drawn their battle lines.
Oh boy. Yeah, even Erevan does like a little quick prayer to Grandma, being like, I'm here. Keep an eye, I guess.
Yeah, Nixie's gonna make her prayer.
Because that's terrifying. Like, we've seen a lot, but it's still, like, terrifying to imagine.
And she's gonna hold on to Monarch a little tighter.
Yeah. And of course, the insinuation here being, Nixie, you accidentally probably stepped over, in quotation marks, a battle line.
Mm-hmm.
Where Pazuzu's forces are preparing.
To attack. Because Nixie has no sense of direction. Oh boy. That's gonna be my trope. Nixie gets lost.
I mean, yeah, it's not the first time.
No, it's not. This is the second time.
I remember back in Rusthenge, you went and disappeared for a bit into the forest.
Yep. Nixie thought she was following me.
And you walked back out and you were like, oh, guys.
Oh,
Where the fuck have you been?
Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, yeah, that's a bridge. Cool.
I lost you guys for a while. I thought I was following Misha.
It turns out it's just another bear.
It was. That's the actual funny part.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It is all as all of this. Oh, sorry, Shadrin, go.
No, I was just gonna. Shadrin's gonna look at what's his name? Absalar.
Yeah.
Abstalar.
Abstalar, that's it. And he's going to pull out from his torso what looks to be a cold iron spike, and he'll hand it out to him. Hand it and offer it to Abstalar and say, I think it would be wise for you to hold on to this. Please keep it as an anchor in case it is required. It's been a long time since I have dealt with an incursion like this, and I am not what I once was, so having this with you would probably be for the best. And he's going to give, this is like part of his body and his being that he's made his torso with for however decades he's been on this realm. And his thoughts are that if he can create like a pivot point, especially with what he's been working on in terms of the planes and the labyrinth, he wants to be able to have something that he can use as a focal point if he ever needs to return, if he gets lost somewhere that he has no ability to come back from.
And Absalar will take this spike from you. And he'll look it over and goes, I recognize what this is. I have met few from your order before, but... He nods and goes, no, I understand.
I have lost lots, and to take the long way back, well, that is not an option.
It is at this point we start to hear shouting coming from downstairs. Obviously from some of the acolytes. Abstalar is already at a run heading down there.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume
is
the rest of you will join.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopping down.
As you get down there, you see a bunch of acolytes kind of crowding around a circle around two individuals. There's a fair bit of distance, at least like 5 or 10 feet, between the individuals and the acolytes, and they all have their holy symbols out. Some of them are casting protective wards and prayers. As the two individuals...
Oh! They
Oh,
look
God.
thick.
Oh, that's a wild necklace.
Oh, they ghoulies! Wait, is that our friend? Is that the half-burnt face friend?
You do, in fact, recognize this as Zodok. The ghoulish
what chat
goblin.
name
So have I. But You do recognize this as the ghoulish goblin or the gobble ghoul that you met a very
It was
long
like
time
cheese
ago.
melt or something.
Something horribly mean. I remember that.
I feel like it was cheese melt or something. Erebeta immediately will recognize him. He also should have a token.
And he is holding the token out.
And as soon as she sees it, she like runs in and like tries to stop the acolytes from hurting him.
Now,
She doesn't know the other guy though.
you don't need to roll for this. These two individuals as ghouls, because they are obviously ghouls, are unholy creatures. And this temple, this cathedral, is consecrated as holy, which is probably what is causing the kind of smoking and discomfort that they're currently feeling. For the two of them to come into here is an act of desperation.
Jedrin's never met them, and he'll be like, "The battle has begun," and then start.
No,
summoning
Erebeta is already there up against them with her hands out defensively.
Oh. Okay, fill me in.
Need friends.
Friend?
Yeah.
I don't know him. What are you doing here? Whips around to him.
Nixie grabs Sandra as he goes to like attack as well. She'll like grab him. Friend.
Zodok at this point seems to, in the intervening time, found some sort of cloak to help hide the more burnt half of his face. But he'll say, "We had to find you. We need help of some sort. It's the cult of the canker."
Kangasaurs? What? Who? There's a cult? For that?
The individual with the glasses will kind of hold up a finger and say, "Yes,
Already snapped.
the cult of the canker. They're a ghoulish cult. Please, we have found you. Can we have this conversation elsewhere?"
Yes.
Yeah, out in the graveyard, I guess. I mean, that's where we talked to him last time, so. I do look for Absalar for approval, though. And I feel like we've mentioned him to Absalar before, when all that first bit kicked off.
Absalar kind of nods, and there is a general sense of caution here. But he also trusts you as a group, all of you, to be able to handle this. And
Yeah. Well,
as you
take
take
him to
them
a
out to the
graveyard,
graveyard, they kind of settle down and they're a little bit more calm.
So, you're going to explain yourself and, she'll point to the other one, introduce yourself?
I am Wolgar Robs. In life, I was a librarian, and in this present state, I have tried my best to hold on to what I could. A scholar.
Okay. And you've come back to us for a different cult.
Well,
Not the same one you were part of the first time round. She'll look to Cheese. I'm gonna call him Cheese.
okay. He'll kind of go, it's complicated.
I imagine so.
The cult is one and the same. It always has been. When I left, I went seeking help somewhere that I could find to be whole, to companionship.
Mm-hmm.
And I found the cult of the canker, and this is when I started to understand myself and the other ghouls with Rib Nugget. We were the first. We were the scouts. We were we were sent to find things, to figure out ways into Sandpoint that didn't require having to march across the land.
Yes, I remember you were looking for portals and ways to get in. And other things.
This is when Wolgar will speak up and say, I think what my smallish friend is trying to inform you is the cult of the Canker has been in charge the entire time. And I will get either society or religion checks.
Religion for me.
Society. Sociocy.
I'd like to point out that at this point, I'm driving our little demon friend nuts with my snoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine Drunic and Misha kind of like snore in not in unity, but in concert.
Yeah. It is
one goes high note, one goes low.
It is a near constant noise.
I did not roll well. Nice,
spooning
Nick.
and sucking on each other's thumbs.
Amazing!
40.
14 with a natural success. Is that like a 3 times critical?
Oh god.
Well, Iravetta, unfortunately, not enough. Nixie, however, natural 40s, yeah, right? With your natural 20, the cult of the Canker is often associated with the cult of Kabiri, which is often considered to be the god of ghouls.
Okay.
The foul cannibalistic creature that is often accused of being what originally formed ghouls in the first place, what set them upon the world. The cult of the Canker has had several cults pop up all across of Galarian. Apparently they have some of the cult within Absalom itself. A recent one, in fact, popped up in a small area just north of Otari, known as the Golden Light Tower. Some adventurers there were able to defeat them and remove them before they caused more trouble in the area. But because they're ghouls, they can set and prepare for hundreds of years. And I will remind you, Sandpoint has always had rumors of ghouls in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We didn't find any... Like, we did thwart their attempts to find ways into the city.
You did.
Did we miss something? What have you come rushing for? I mean, not to mention that ghouls are definitely part of the Doom list, but apart from that, apart from knowing that, we don't have much to go on.
The leader of this cult, he calls himself Canker. Rather self-congratulatory considering everything. But
is it?
Well, it's the cult of the Canker, and the leader has called himself Canker.
I can't stop thinking about cankersaurs.
Yeah, it's supposed to kind of invoke that vibe and that feeling.
Which are just a pain. So that's what I think of him already. Just a pain. Alright, so are they involved with whatever's happening or going to happen here? I assume yes. Thus you are here to tell us?
Canker is operating under the auspices of someone else. We know this. We've known this for quite a while.
Is he called the Cardinal?
We don't know.
Is he a bug man?
Once again, I'm sorry.
Aravetta's face is like upset when she says those things. She doesn't even hide it. Alright, well, I'm assuming.
Canker has a particular aptitude for alchemy and has been working on something. Unfortunately, with promises of a library that I could study and works, he gave me a writing station. I could actually pursue my knowledge again. Regardless, he had me helping him going through old historical records to find something. Not too long ago, they in fact found it. I'm not sure how they managed to breach the vault, but...
Oh no. Oh yeah, we know how they did that.
Hmm?
The vault that the bird guy broke in and took a thingy.
Oh, yeah.
Was it a little
I'm
vial
not saying
thingy?
shit.
Was it a vial thingy?
As far
A
from
rusty
what I
vial
could
thingy?
tell, it did have signs of rust along its metal edge. There was some sort of demonic breath within it.
PTSD flashes across Aravida's face as well.
We had to
Wonderful.
warn you. They've perfected
knew-
it.
We knew they took it, so the ghouls have it?
And
that what
Kanker
you're
and
saying?
his cult has it, yes. But
And what do you mean they've perfected it?
the way that we are is infectious. We bite others, they can turn to ghouls as well. He's managed to mix this breath with our infection using alchemy. So the
Oh,
ghouls
no.
that he infects also gain this ability.
The breath?
The breath itself.
Dangerous if this is now contagious via more than just
Contact.
bite.
It's like airborne.
Explain for me. You have admitted that you have been assisting them with research, and then he'll look at the party. What? And then look back at the ghouls. What purpose are you providing this town, and why have you been allowed to coexist here? I am confused by this.
Error will just point to the guy with the scar. Cheese is a friend. He helped us out last time ghouls were attacking here. He's totally chill. He doesn't want to be this way. I assume that's similar to this guy.
Wolgar will say there is... Although there have been the cult of the Canker in the area for many, many years, long since before I became into this form, there have been other ghouls who have existed on the edges of this town. And what we did was simple. We took care of the dead. If people died on the road or got lost in the forest and perished that way, we would deal with the bodies. In many ways, we were waste disposal. I'm not sure how many of the people in the city know about this, but we haven't been hunted in a very long while.
It was only, when we first arrived, that you guys, that other group of ghouls was running around doing stuff that we were worried about.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the first thing we dealt with when we arrived.
Have you got any contact still with this cult of the Canker?
Yes. Any information about them, where they are, what our timeline seems like? What can we do?
I will confess, I saw the successful experiment. When I saw Canker himself breathe upon a mortal, and I watched as these rusted splotches rapidly appeared across his body, and I just saw as the flesh melted away from his body.
Wonderful.
I felt fear for the first time in a very long time, and I ran. I can hear the click-clack of notes.
I'm writing something to Michael.
I say nothing.
Good.
Sleeping. Oh no! About this, I'll just say Tara thinks the glass is dark cute.
She what? Repeat?
Michael, I'll hate you for. I'll hate you for.
Someone click that and tell us what it said.
I'm putting my hand up to the computer like it's gonna stop something.
Oh shit!
Aww.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
She thinks the glasses guy. She's adorable.
Wood? Anyway. I know they have their base within the pit, within its lowest levels.
Okay, that's good. We're already working on that. So I think we're going down. I'm not sure how many floors the pit has. Do we have a confirmation on that?
As far as you're aware, no one's really mapped the lower levels.
We have.
As in, no one
Before us.
before you. So you're not sure how deep it goes, but you know there isn't much left to it.
So you've been to the pit.
Yes,
She looked to the old guy. You were in the pit when they did this experiment.
correct.
This is where we were, and she'll show the list of floors. Or the mapping of our floors. Whereabouts is he?
At the bottom of the pit.
Do you know how much in between where we have gone so far to the bottom?
It's just distance at that point. The
Okay.
ancient Thessalonians knew that there was something evil growing at the bottom of the pit. They knew that whatever barriers between the material plane and hell itself was thin there, so they built a temple in order to help create this connection. Lila LaRue herself was trying to enhance it, was trying to court favor with the demons and the devils there. She knew something was coming. She wanted to avoid her fate.
Right.
What a bitch!
Yeah. I mean, she could be down there waiting to take our bed. So, who knows?
By the way, can I just point out that Jurnek is yelling out "What a bitch!" in his sleep.
But yes. Okay. So we go down there, deal with it. What can we do to at least prep the city, though? Because if a bunch of ghouls are going to come out of... Do they have another way in to the town that we don't know of? Do you know that?
I was not privy to such information.
Okay.
Can someone please ask him if he knows a way to slow down the infection or address it?
I mean, is there any way? Because it's built off the fucking rust gods bullshit.
WD-40.
It did work.
You laughed, but it worked.
It did work. Was that just holy water?
No, that was anti-plague.
Anti-plague. Okay.
I literally just dunked anti-plague on their face.
I mean, we could do that. We could get the city to start stockpiling anti-plague, but
They already have been.
honestly, I think if we need more information, we really have to talk to the fucking Scarnetti guy.
Is
Because he's been working with them this whole entire time.
Yeah, true. Do we know if ghouls are like weak to silver or?
Yeah, I think they were. I think that's why we were like silvering all our shit, because fiends and ghouls
Yeah.
get the owie from silver.
So I think if we've still got days, I mean, who knows what we're doing? But Shadrin's probably going to go help Sava just start outfitting and creating a lot of silvered weapons for the guards, like arrow tips and spearheads, and
Even if you're just plating them a little bit, that will go a long way.
just plating them with a bit of silver.
Mix it together.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk to leadership because this is a whole town incursion preparation thing. Is there anything else we can get from these guys that would be helpful? Thank you for coming all the way out here to tell us. Because, yeah, you walked right into a church that gave you alleys to come tell us. Has Absalom been with us this entire time? Has he, watched this interaction?
He's been keeping his distance, but he's been in earshot.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know whether he's in there, because I would like to involve him in the talks, because he's part of the council. So it's one of the leaders, heads, that we can talk to and discuss about what to do. We'll obviously, I guess, be taking care of the pit section of this, because they're not going to send anyone else down. But town-wise, I think, Shadran's got a good idea. Silvering stuff. Holy water. Keeping... I'm really curious.
Yeah?
We've been telling Abstellar about the whole situation with the Scannettis.
Yes.
About how the dad is under contract with the Cardinal, with the guy in red. Apparently a desperate move early on, has spiraled. How the son is dead. How the other one was possessed because of the father being involved, and it was given to him by the Cardinal, blah, 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 blah. So, he knows all that.
Yes.
So, I'm wondering what information, if any, we can get from him that would be helpful for this. But also getting him out of the way. Because I feel like if we don't at least get the town to acknowledge, or the leadership heads to acknowledge that he's a problem, it could affect the town going forward. Because I don't know if he can be like, no, I'm not going to work for you anymore because I don't want the town to burn, or he has to just follow, because then that's someone on the inside of the town working against the town.
Well, look, you're a rogue, and you're involved in thieves guilds and stuff like that.
Oh, I heard you're broke, and I was like, well, we are now.
Don't say you're broke.
That's what I heard.
I will let you know that for this kind of operation, they have forces that are working externally. That sounds to be the Cult of the Canker and whatever else the Cardinal has kind of gathered.
Yeah.
But in order to win this kind of war, you need people on the inside gathering information as well. And that's probably what Titus has been doing this entire time.
To help us?
He should
No.
Other way around, Tara.
I was like, could we use him at LA? But yeah, that's what I said. That's what I mean. He's
I'm just
in
clarifying.
the town at the moment. So all that information that he's using to go against us could be used during the invasion. So I feel like even though the Ghoul thing is a problem, not dealing with the Titus situation immediately, or at least getting perspective on where it stands, is leaving us with a backside arrow pointing at us.
Well, we have two options. We either have a way to feed him false information to give us an advantage, or we have enough evidence to condemn him and we deal with the threat.
We have plenty of evidence.
So we should take action, either to feed false information or
the double
take him out.
Thing. Where you know, false information, but what would it be? What could we tell him?
Again, I'm not there, but I'm going to put it out there. Generally, false information is something that's better deployed over a longer period of time.
Yeah, if we had known earlier. Yeah.
We
retain him or get rid of him.
We could make it no evidence shown of us. I'm going to stop talking in voice. We could make it so that we don't show that the town is aware that the threat is coming. However, have the guards and have the town prepare behind closed doors. So that way, when they come in, they're not expecting resistance. However, we'll be prepared for them.
I think we've already been telling the town to prepare.
Well, also, I feel like they're going to assume that we're aware of them, considering they've drawn a big fiery line.
Yeah.
Or perhaps we can maybe make evidence that, we send we send what appears to be like a lot of the guard elsewhere or something because we get information that there's going to be an attack stage somewhere else and we're trying to mount like a front. If we can make them think that we're less prepared, it could be an advantage. I'm just trying to think of what false information we can send them.
I think we're very short on time. I still think even that needs some sort of prep. I think the most we'll get before we have to take action and go to the pit is talking to the leaderships that we trust, which is the guard captain, the mayor, and Abslar.
Well,
then we should take him out then, not allow him to provide further information.
Yes, but we can't do that without talking to them because they haven't been fully informed about everything yet because we haven't had a chance to talk to them for a bit.
I talk to the head honchos. I don't think we have the luxury of time for when it comes to somebody. No. Talk to them, get the town fortifying.
These guys coming into the church on desperation already shows that we're...
Get the anti-plague, the holy water, the antidotes that we've been asking them prepare for weeks now.
Yep. Yeah. And that's been Absalar specifically, so...
We also told what's his face to prepare the plague.
Yeah.
Now, speaking as the GM above table, this is when I have to reveal some of the meta things that have been going on in the background. Now, players have known the entire time that there has been a reputation thing that has been building.
Yes.
Going backwards and forwards. Depending on your actions, how you respond to different NPCs, your reputations have been growing and gaining and all that other fun stuff.
Yes.
Because you have such a negative reputation with Scarnetti, this means a couple of things. One, Khan is currently in a coma, and no one is sure when he's going to wake up.
Shit.
This has made Titus distrustful of everyone. Meaning, you try to put false information out there for him to get up, he's not going to take it.
Yeah.
He just does not trust anyone in the town enough to do that anymore.
Yeah, which is what I assumed.
Regarding your positive reputation with the other factions, you have managed to maintain positivity with everyone else. So the town will be on your side for all of this. In particular...
Yeah, the Bunyan Club, we didn't really have much things happening. I don't know if we've missed stuff.
You haven't missed stuff.
But, like, the opportunity to talk to them or do things for them hasn't been...
Yeah, but by proxy, they know that we're not against them. Because
they're not in the negative, yeah.
So that's fine.
And I haven't updated the town watch in a little while, but you've also got them fairly into the positive.
Yes!
The Bunyip Club is still in the positive, though. They're not a neutral, they're not a negative. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. So you're fine there.
Yeah.
And once again, I need to update the Rune Watchers, because...
Yes! Oh, hell yeah, above 10! We got them above 10! We love our old man. Hey, maybe you could go talk to them. They'll be totally chill with you, honestly. I'm talking to the Scholar Ghoul. You're so old, you could tell them so much shit, they'd be so happy to listen.
Alright, so I guess we make a beeline for the town leaders.
What are these two gonna do?
They're gonna leave. They can't stay in the town.
Say, yeah, I don't want them to stay and get caught up in anything. Thank you for your help. Thank you for giving us the warning.
I do have one final... I do have one final warning for you, though. There were ghouls in the area who were not aligned with the cult of the Canker. At this point, all the undead and the ghouls in the area are with them.
So they've been converted?
Yeah.
Perhaps not all of them converted into these horrible rust-breathing fiends, but...
Converted to the cause.
Correct.
So... I mean, all we can do is defend and keep the border, I guess. If you come across those that don't want any involvement, get them away. That's, I guess, the least we could do.
I think the safest thing is if we advise anyone.
It's going to be very hard to determine who is friend and who is foe.
I think any ghoul going forward, we're going to have to say that they're probably not going to be good. So tell them to keep to ground.
I can't make 1,000 badges for you to give out. That's what I'm saying.
As the GM, this is also what I'm suggesting to you. Any undead you run into besides these two are not going to be on your side, and they're not going to be negotiate. You won't be able to negotiate with them.
That's what I'm saying. Get any if you find any on your way out or come across any, get them to go away with you or leave, because if they come involved, they're gonna get involved. Yeah. Once they leave, I guess we'll. Do we want to call the two other leaders to the church? Because the church is probably the most secure, honestly. As in, from ears,
before the
sanctified
leaders
ground,
get here,
blah, blah, blah,
though,
blah.
Shedrin actually wants to pull Aravetta aside before the leaders get here and have a chat with her.
I also have to turn you up because for some reason you're so low.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Go. I turned you up.
Yeah. Even like out of earshot of Nixie, of everyone, he's going to pull Aravetta aside and say, we probably do not have time for trials. Depending on how the leaders react, we might need to take measures into our own hands. Would you be up to...
You want a coup?
No, I am thinking that we may need to remove the threat ourselves.
I think they'll be okay with that. Honestly, we've been working with them for a while. The mayor and the garrison captain are, I think, really trustworthy. Believe me, she's assumed I've done some shit and not really pursued it because we've helped out a lot. If we talk to them seriously and earnestly enough, I don't think we'll have to do anything against their will. You know what I mean? I think
that is the hope. However, we may need to take actions in our own hands. I probably will just tell them anyway.
If he comes in, he's a problem.
I think he's a problem regardless. He might have a way to...
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he comes in the conversation, we'll tell them he's a problem. Yeah. He has to be dealt with. Whether they agree or not, it doesn't really matter at this point. But they're in charge of a lot more people than we are. So they have to keep an ear out for, or a sense out for other things. So they've got other things on their mind. So let's just go talk to them. I think it'll be fine.
And hopefully we don't have to covert assassination mission. Or hopefully we do.
I don't think we'll have time to do a covert assassination mission, honestly.
Kick down the door and just kill him. Let's do it.
We haven't had a 7 days break yet. What is happening?
You have, at this point, this is the 7th day.
I thought we had 3 days, because Nixie went missing for 3 days.
Time has been wobbly. You've had the 7 days. If there is other things you wish to craft and do, I'm more than happy to help facilitate that off stream.
I will figure that out after stream. Yeah. Okay then.
Now
we'll call the two other leaders to the church. That's what we're gonna do.
In the interest of time, we'll handle the meeting with the leaders next week. However, broad strokes, there is going to be something of a time management section here. You will have to choose whether you want to prioritize dealing with Scarnetti or the pit first. And depending on your choice there, on what you handle first, will change the outcome of other things. More to the point, while you're dealing with the pit, I'm letting you know above board that Sandpoint will be attacked.
Yep.
While you're dealing...
versa.
Yes. While you're dealing with the pit, the situation there, and hopefully taking out the leader, Sandpoint will have to deal with the armies or whatever other goals.
We want to deal with Scarnetti first, because if we go to the pit regardless, the town's going to get attacked. If Scarnetti isn't dealt with, he's going to influence that.
Yeah, but by extension, on one hand, we don't want to leave Scarnetti behind while we're off dealing with shit. But the sooner we deal with shit in the pit, the less it's going to reinforce and bolster what's attacking the town.
Like there was that paladin of information or knowledge. I can't remember what his name was. We could maybe task them to deal with Scarnetti. Like if we can, do you remember that paladin that came by and he was like, "I'm a paladin and I like knowledge." Word.
Oh yeah.
I vaguely remember him. He's still here?
No, he might have left. I just remember that like there are other agencies in the town that might be able to deal with Scarnetti.
Was he at the fair or something? Where was he?
I remember something to do with a boat.
Honestly, I think the best bet would be we go deal with the pit because the town can't handle the pit.
Yeah.
If we just make sure it's known
When we go to the pit, that's when the town's going to get attacked.
Yeah, I know, but while we're dealing with Scarnetti, the town's going to get attacked and there's going to be nothing to slow down the pit.
Now,
I think we're better as the adventurer, as the people that can actually potentially do something about the pit. We just say, hey, Scarnetti's an enemy of the town. Here's the evidence. He should be treated as such. Do not listen to him. Do not trust him. And just, if he tries to get involved in stuff directly, well, you know, hopefully he'll be arrested or stabbed or something. But if he's got information to share with the enemy, he's going to have already done it. He's had months, even before we got here.
I think
Shadron's
thing about finding other people is not a terrible idea.
Yeah,
is that paladin still here? Because I vaguely remember him.
You have to help me out with that.
Can I ask a couple of things just quickly before we round out?
Yeah.
Because Drunic has been, and I know the group has as well, but I can only speak from the point of view of Drunic. Over the course of the adventure, we have been reiterating that, you know, I remember mentioning that we'd like to get some silver weapons. I believe we contributed some gold towards that to getting members of the militia and the guards silvered.
Oh, I've been keeping these in mind. Don't worry.
No, I know. I'm just confirming for my own note keeping.
Yep.
We had tried to seek to get antidote and anti-plague prepared.
Yep.
So hopefully they've been doing that. But I've written a list for the party of things that maybe we should ask around about. I want to confirm it with everybody here while we're here. We need to inform the town guard if the town has a standing militia on how to fight ghouls.
We can do that when we're talking to them at the church.
The town needs to prepare for a siege. It needs to lock down. Because if the town's locked down, maybe it'll mitigate how much we're dealing with. The anti-plague and the antidote and potentially we can get our hands on some weapon sheen. Because if there's rust involved, we want people protecting their armor and weapons so they can continue to fight.
Sure.
Get that distributed.
That could be stuff that we craft as well. So if we need help with crafting, knowing that, we can.
If we can get holy symbols of Desna or any of the associated gods, particularly if there is a god that has some relevance in the cathedral that is directly opposed to the undead, get those distributed throughout town a little bit. That might help.
Sure.
The town needs to have a implemented plan of evacuation for citizens. Honestly, to the cathedral, it's the best place to put them.
Yep.
It's sanctified ground. I'm assuming they already have one, but I want to confirm they have one.
Yeah.
We need stockpiles of water around the town because there's going to be fire. The town's going to be lit on fire. It's going to happen. We saw it with the Sandpoint Devil, and we're about to deal with a whole bunch of Pazuzu roided up fucking ghouls. Pazuzu does fiery things. The Sandpoint Devil does fiery things. So we want to make sure that there is water on hand so that things can be addressed.
I mean, people can also bless it, so it's all holy water distributed around town.
Which will help with the hellfire.
So, bless the lakes!
Yeah. But if we can get... These are all things that I don't think will take... Because of the pre-preparations, I don't think it'll take us too much to get this distributed, but I think this bare minimum, and if we think of other things...
I think keep that list on hand, because I think it's stuff we'll bring up with the leaders.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I do agree again with Shadron about finding capable people to help out. Are we fever dreaming about this other paladin
Pretty sure Nixie even like flirted with him or something.
I don't remember a boat.
I did.
I vaguely remember a paladin. Oh, was
And he
it
was
from
like-
was it from the money guys?
Yes.
Yes, it was the money people.
There is a
Okay,
temple of Abadar within town.
Okay, so there are other capable people.
What the theater? Where is
Do
it?
we bring them in to
'Cause
talk about stuff? Because we have faction rep with them. They are against the Scarnettis, and if we go, hey, yeah, because he was building a case on the Scarnettis.
Yeah. And regardless what happens, because he's got
evidence.
because he's got fiendish connections, my worry is that he's going to be like a pivotal point to open up a portal behind our defenses. Like, it's not just that we need to have him imprisoned, he needs to be like magically isolated as well. And paladins can probably do that pretty well.
Even if it's just getting them to keep an eye out on whether it's the border, because again, the Mercantile Guild handles all the stuff in town. They don't really have stuff outside town, but they have a problem with Scarnetti. And if that guy was doing building a case on Scarnetti, that's probably a good incentive for him to work with us. And we seemed pretty fine when we talked to him.
Yeah.
Like, he seemed pretty chill. So I think also him, if we bring him to the church when we talk to him, when we talk next time with the leaders, it'll probably help us build their rep as well, because they'll be like, hey, they're including us. But yeah, I think they'll be helpful. Because then they could at the very least, work towards mitigating whatever Scarnetti is. Yeah, that guy!
Yeah, that's the one.
His name is Jasper.
Can do. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, I don't remember the boat.
I remember.
I think the boat was in reference to the fact of that's how they get information in and out of Sandpoint for the most part.
Okay.
The
I
Mercantile
was like, you said
League
the boat,
handles
and
a
I was
lot of
so
that.
confused.
Do you mention Jasper's name in front of Nixie?
Yeah, well,
Shedron will bring it up.
we're talking about who to bring to the meeting. So, but yes. We'll add him to the list of people to come up. I think also the bottled guy, there's no point keeping in the dark. He's probably going to be the one doing most of the freaking alchemy work.
He
Well,
already has been.
I will say, because you didn't have him thrown in jail for his ineptitude, which was absolutely an option, you could have had him tried for his crimes. Because of that, he's able to help you in all of this.
Sick. So I would bring him in so he can be up to date with how much pressure there is to not cut corners. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
So he'll be there. I don't know if there's anyone else that we've really made friends with. The Rune Keepers, I think should definitely be a part of it. They've got at least connections, so they can help,
Oh, of course.
manage a lot of the stuff around. If there's any other adventurers in town, I guess that's a question of whether we can ask for help. I remember the one guy in the tavern with the dog.
The cleric of Caden Colleen? Yeah.
Nixie crab walked towards it and it started shaking the building.
Yeah.
Don't you love it when things come full circle? Like
be
things that
very
were mentioned at the start and
wasn't
come
he
back.
like a paladin or like a holy guy or something? Yeah, he's a cleric.
Cleric
So
of
he can come
Colleen.
in.
Flirt with him. I just liked his dog.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You crab walked to his dog, and his dog got really excited and started shaking the tavern.
By way of ending the session, Shadron, you will receive a message because you sent word to the Iron Way about things happening here to see if you would what they could do to help out in this case. The response you get is positive. More to the point, you receive the message back that the Iron Way is sending reinforcements.
Yes.
Sandpoint is a location that's been on their they've been keeping an eye on it for a while, considering its history. And with you confirming a lot of the rumors, they're sending people out to help.
Oh, that's so cool.
And as
That
you
is
read
cool.
over this message, we kind of get that zoom out again as we look out to the waters between here and Magnamar. And as we do, we see a good dozen ships sailing underneath the flags and sails of the Iron Way. The ironclad warships approaching Sandpoint.
Yep.
It is becoming obvious that Sandpoint is not just going to be attacked. It may very well end up being a war zone. But if you want to find out what happens, you will have to join us next week at Wednesday, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. We'll be continuing 7 Dooms for Sandpoint for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, presented by Tabletop Obscura and powered by Foundry VTT. For some reason, the music hasn't been playing this entire time, and I just realized it. We've been kind of intense into the roleplay there.
It's been playing for me.
It's been playing for you? Okay. It just seems awfully quiet on my
It's been
end.
playing for me.
Okay. I just haven't been able to hear it, I guess.
Foundry's just doing Foundry things, dude.
He's
I
been
guess.
sad.
I guess. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that session.
Even though
Very
there was no
much so.
combat, it was still. I really liked it. I liked the intensity of like it was
Yeah.
like chill, and I was doing a shopping list, and then it was like, okay, how do we deal with this? And then we were like thinking about tactical shit. I like that. That was fun. I think we should all write up our stuff, like what we should
Well,
bring up.
this
and all
is
those
part
kind
of
of
the
things.
reason why I'm giving you the week.
Yeah, I think
So
that's
you
what
can
I'm saying.
think
I think
about
we
it,
should
you
do
can
that
put
so we
forward
don't
in.
forget, and then bring it together either before the game or at the game next week.
I would suggest putting it together a little bit beforehand. And if it is okay, sending it to me so I know how the leaders will respond.
Yes.
Just so I can have it pre-prepped and everything else like that.
Yep.
But no, I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Chat, I hope you enjoyed it as well, by the sounds of things. Hello, Star Yoshi. If I'm recognizing the name correctly, I believe we've had a few exchanges over on Blue Sky. It's good to see you in here. And I'm glad we've been great listening for you while you've been working on your battle map. But otherwise, who's going to be continuing streaming after this?
Ish.
I will
Oh,
do.
ish.
Ish? Ish is streaming?
That's so funny. No, it's just turning into the new year.
I'm
You-
seeing if I can get Dwarf to come and stream and play Warframe with me.
Ooh.
What?
Well, Shadron, if you're doing Warframe, what is it? The old piece, the new piece, the new update
All the
soon.
new stuff came out.
It's soon if it's not out already. I know Warframe has been doing this whole like live stream for the entire fucking day.
I mean,
Out yet?
I've just completed the quest, The New War.
Nice.
No, it's not out yet.
I'm pretty noob, so I'm
think it'll be tomorrow for
like
us.
doing quests and shit.
Ah, I see.
But hey, if it's if there's new shit coming out, I'll be prepared for it.
There's a new area
Yeah.
that we haven't finished. Okay.
I will be checking whether I need to update Warframe.
Yes, which is fair. I know I'm
I
going to
will
need to
look-
update.
I will look at it now. There is an update pending. I'm just checking how big the update is.
It should be fine. Like, you should be able to run it.
Well, if Mythos is going to
That's
be doing
one.
Warframe, I might raid into Mythos.
Yes, definitely rate him.
Okay. That's easy done. That's sorted.
Warframe.
The ships at the end, Shadron, they were so cool. I was like, damn.
There's
That's
been
big.
some really, really dope cutscenes.
Yeah, I like the zoom outs have been epic, but like just the idea, the feeling it invokes of like the tension in the town, and then you sending out this letter, and then they're just like, "We're on our way, brother."
Well,
it's so cool.
I
I
don't.
got my moment with the Sun Foresters. I'm
Yeah.
good with that.
Yeah,
I don't know how much everyone else is aware of the Iron Way and what they do, but Shadron, I know you've read through a lot of the lore information because you've had access to the document for months at this point.
Yeah, I've read through from start to finish, and I fucking, oh my god, when you said the fleet was coming, I got tingles.
I know, same.
The Iron Way takes incursions like this extremely seriously.
It's so cool.
And there's some stuff that isn't going to be making it into Mountain Order. For instance, some of the siege weapons and other vehicles they have at their disposal. But they take these incursions extremely seriously. But with all that said, one of them ships is carrying a nuke then. To put it into easier terms, I guess, flechette grenades. Think of those on like a massive siege scale.
Yay!
That's sick though. I'm so excited. We have to prep.
Friendly
Everyone has to do their
anti-infantry
homework.
Homework.
We either have to sit. We have to either sit together before session and talk about it, or we have to do our homework and bring it to.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm good to do
talk.
like a pre-session chat.
Yeah.
Either on the Wednesday or any other day. Yeah.
I think it should be before the day, at least the day before the session, so Obscura can like prep.
Didn't have time to prep. Yep.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
All right, we can pick that up on Discord.
I'm going to get that raid started. But I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Bye!
Bye.